Jackson's Friday deadline. Coach John Harbaugh says he's still optimistic a deal will eventually get done.
Those things will work themselves out in the end. I'm confident that. I think I said at the beginning that'll happen when it's time, and when it's time, it'll happen. So Lamar's playing quarterback. He's going to be playing quarterback here for a long time.
Jackson is set to earn $23 million under the fifth-year option on his rookie deal. I'm Chris Coraggio, NBC News Radio.
Keeping you updated with all the major sports.
They're calling it the biggest upset in the history of the NCAA women's basketball tournament.
KNN Sports. KNN Sports.
7-5 morning line favor for the $1 million Bluegrass Stakes at Keeneland.
More than just the scores.
So once in a lifetime opportunity, representing per usual.
Your information source.
Los Angeles and Paris have made a direct appeal to Olympic sports leaders today in their bids to host.
For all things sports, KNN, the Kentucky News Network.
I felt so alone, scared, angry, full of self-pity. I just wanted to die, so I took another drink. Then I heard about AA and went to my first meeting. The people there talked about those same feelings. I was no longer alone. They gave me help to stop drinking and hope to start living. Alcoholics Anonymous, it works. Look us up. Check your phone book, newspaper, or AA.org.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Rockcastle County Superintendent Carrie Ballinger says a recent incident that caused parents to voice concerns on Facebook was revolved around, quote, misinformation. Recently, students at a Rockcastle County elementary school were released from school to go to a Bible class. That upset some parents, which Ballinger said was a misunderstanding. According to Kentucky law, students are permitted to be released from school to receive moral instruction or biblical instruction during a school day, as long as the program adheres to 3 criteria. First, students must have permission from guardians. Second, the religious instruction must take place off school property. And third, government funds can't be used to support the program. This program, called Bible Release Time, is sponsored by the Elgin Children's Foundation and local churches, and all the students who went had permission to go, meaning Rockcastle County schools were following the letter of the law. Ballinger directed anyone with questions to contact the Rockcastle County School Board. A suspect is dead after an officer-involved shooting in Lexington. It happened early this morning after an hours-long standoff. Police say that the officer was responding to a call at the extended stay. Around 6 o'clock this morning, witnesses say the suspect shot at police, who then returned fire, hitting that suspect, who later died. An officer was hit by a bullet as well and was taken to the hospital, where he is listed in stable condition. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
ADA Heating and Air. ADA is on the way. Large enough to serve you, small enough to care. Since 1984. ADA. Always on time with our professional team when we show up at your door. ADA. Residential and commercial, day or night. ADA Heating and Air.com does it right. ADA Heating and Air. ADA is on the way.
It's here. It's new. Filled with the best wide selection of vehicles just for you.
Right at Field User Factory.
7 acres of pre-owned elite inventory makes them the largest deal maker around.
Right at Field User Factory.
So come on down to Nicholsville off US 27 to Vince Drive. Then you've arrived at the new
Right at Field User Factory.
Buy with confidence straight from the factory. Take a virtual tour at
RightAtFieldUserFactory.com.
It's 7:05.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Big Deals Online Store. Shop and save on gift certificates to local businesses at big discounts. Save 20 to 30 to 50% every day at hometownlive.net.
Mostly cloudy tonight, low 65. Tomorrow, chance of showers and thundershowers, high 76. Tomorrow night, chance of showers and thunderstorms, low around 65. Showers, maybe a thunderstorm on Sunday, high 79.
WHBN is the station for Mercer County Titan football. AM 1420, 99.5 FM. Today's Titan football action is brought to you by Thompson's Service Center, Studio G, 101 Business Solutions, Harrodsburg Wholesale Tire, Whitaker Bank of Mercer County, Dunn's Barbecue Catering and Restaurant, Intercounty Energy, Big Deals Online Store, McDonald's Restaurant, Farmers National Bank, Bob Allen Motor Mall, Papa John's Pizza, First Financial Bank, Hitachi Estemo Americas, Bluegrass South Stockyards, and Chrysler of Lawrenceburg. Today's game is heard around the world on HometownLive.net, powered by KentuckyWiMAX.com. Mercer County Titan football's on AM 1420 and FM 99.5 WHBN, The Rooster.
And good evening and welcome everyone to Mercer County High School football. Tonight the Titans are back at Alvis Johnson Field once again as they are here tonight to play host to the Danville Admirals. A big ball game on a beautiful Friday night in Central Kentucky, Todd.
It most certainly is. Not too hot, not too not cool for sure, but it's perfect, and the field looks absolutely gorgeous once again.
All right, this is Gary True, Todd Davis, and Dan Yates here to bring you the action tonight. And we'll get right into our pregame show. It's brought to you by C&T Market on Main Street. Or excuse me, it's brought to you by Custom Promotional Products at Harrodsburg. The official game attire of the Rooster, Custom Promotional Products, has you covered for your favorite team wear and all of your embroidery needs. You can visit with Cindy and Larry in Harrodsburg on Lexington Street, or give them a call at Custom Promotional Products at 734-5222. And it is the 2-1 Danville Admirals taking on the 1-2 Mercer County Titans. Dano.
Talking to the coaches down on the field earlier, and they were saying this is probably the most evenly matched team comparison that they've been in to date. I simply asked Coach earlier today what the keys to victory were. Mercer's defense must stop number 14, Demare Brown. 32 rushes, 400 yards, 133.3 net yards per game. He scored 4 TDs in 3 games. He runs hard, he's elusive, and can score from anywhere, anytime. We have to tackle well tonight. Offensively and defensively, they are a very fast football team. And defensively, they like to fly around. Their D-line is very big, quick. They bring pressure off the edges with the 2 D ends, and they'll also walk up 1 or 2 outside linebackers at times and bring 4 from the edges. Mercer must recognize their defensive fronts and apply the blocking schemes that they've worked on all week long for the different fronts that we'll see defensively for Danville. Mercer is focused this week on lots of minor details, especially tackling techniques and execution of their offensive playbook. The little things is what they're really focused on this week. Coach said they've got to play harder than our opponent. We've got a few gentlemen out tonight, 3 guys that played some pretty key roles last week, but they'll be back the following week. Danville runs the football. They have rushed the football 98 of their 117 offensive plays. That's 90% run, 10% passing. Between the 2 quarterbacks for Danville, they have completed 7 of 19 passes. That's 37% pass completion ratio. 1 TD, and quarterback Jakeem Ray has thrown 4 interceptions. Mercer quarterback Thaddeus Mays, obviously a dual threat, has completed 29 of 47 passes for 4 TDs and only 1 interception for 424 net yards. The dual threat comes in here, Todd. He has rushed the ball 46 times for 359 yards, 5 TDs, and averaged 120 yards net on the ground. Mercer has a very well-balanced receiving corps with 30 receptions for 419 yards and 4 TDs among the 9 different receivers.
You know, just thinking about stats and thinking about, Danville's, the makeup of their team, I think one of the keys is up front. We're going to have to block. If Thaddeus can get a little bit of time to, those quicker routes, it doesn't take much time. We get some hands on folks, give him just enough time to get rid of the ball, and then come back to obviously that double threat that he is. Those guys coming off the edge, that can play into our favor as well, because if they get depth quickly, then all he has to do is adjust, and once he's out of the pocket, he's a danger.
Let's look at the strength of schedule. Mercer County opened up with Tates Creek and then Lexington Christian. Those are the 2 losses. They beat Anderson last week 49-17 here at home. They've scored 89 offensive points. They've given up 94. Now, look at Danville, who has won both of their first 2 games against Lincoln and Garrett, and they don't have a win among themselves. They did lose last week to Boyle County 41-7. They've only scored 69 points, but they've only allowed 55.
Yeah, and looking at the overall stats last week against Bull County, they gave up almost 450 yards total offense. So that was a big difference in their schedule.
You know, and Anderson County is coached by Mark Peach, a very good coach. He's in his second season to date. He has 10 wins and 6 losses.
All right, we'll continue on with our pregame show as we'll take a break and send it back to the studio. You're listening to Titan Football on AM 1240 and 99.5 FM, The Rooster. Back in 3 minutes on your hometown radio network.
What benefits do you get from working at McDonald's? Well, you probably guessed you get free meals and snacks during your work shifts. But listen to this. Weekly pay, paid time off, a matching 401k beginning in 2023, tuition assistance, manager bonuses, yearly raises, sign-on bonuses, and dental, vision, and health insurance. McDonald's of Danville and Harrodsburg. Apply right now in person or online at mcdonalds.com. Locally owned, locally operated, and staffed by local people with great benefits. McDonald's of Danville and Harrodsburg.
This is Jason Tyler, loan officer at Whitaker Bank in Harrodsburg. Communication is key. That has always been my motto. Communicating with my customers, finding the best rate, and keeping my customer informed during the entire loan process is something that you can count on. Call me today at 859-734-3316 and let Whitaker Bank help you with your lending needs. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Dunn's Barbecue and Catering, located in Harrodsburg, Kentucky. Here for your affordable catering needs. Ribs, chicken, brisket, as well as our famous pulled pork. All sides homemade. Available for weddings, company picnics, family reunions, or just an old-fashioned pig roast. So call 859-734-3675. That's 859-734-3675. Dunn's Catering and Barbecue. 859-734-3675. I'm Sid Dunn, like my Uncle Herb always used to say.
It's not barbecue until it's done.
Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto center providing a wide range of tire and auto care services. They provide customers with tires of all brands and sizes. Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive can accommodate vehicles from small cars to dually trucks. They offer a lot of auto maintenance services, including brakes, front-end work, alignments, engine repairs, computer diagnostics, tune-ups, oil changes, and so much more. North College Street next to Napa. Give them a call, 734-4563, 734-4563 for Harrodsburg Tire.
April Ellis, 101 Business Solutions.
We offer what you need to get your business running. If you need help designing social media posts, we can do that. You need a paper towel dispenser installed, we can do that too. Checks and journals, pens, everything you need to keep your business going each day. That's what we do. You can just give us a call, 734-2726. You can email us at orders@come2101.com. You can reach us through our Facebook page and Twitter and Instagram.
My name is Casey Riggs. I'm from Rough River, Kentucky. I've sung all my life, started out in church, of course. From there, I've sung any opportunity I could. I come to Studio G to develop my voice and, most importantly, confidence. I'm now part of a group called the Purple Vibes. We sing in local festivals, shows here at Studio G, and without Studio G, I wouldn't have that opportunity.
Studio G is the performing arts place. To learn more, call 859-734-4394. Studio G, the G stands for growth.
And welcome back to Alvis Johnson Field here on a Friday night in Central Kentucky, where the Titans are playing host to the Danville Admirals, and we're right in the middle of the Custom Promotional Products pregame show. And keep on firing away there, Coach O.
Well, guys, you know, I do think this is going to be a fantastic game. And, Todd, we know through the years Mercer has played Danville, Harrodsburg played Danville. They've all been great games. I remember when I think Mercer played Danville for a district crown one year at Danville, and it came down to the very last play. I think Mercer had the ball and just didn't get in the end zone.
Yeah, there was a stretch there where Danville was extremely good because they were in a different class at that time. But then, you look back at the district that Mercer was in. You had Danville, Bull County, Lexington Catholic,
yeah,
and Bourbon County.
Yeah.
And so that was one of the districts actually that changed I think forever changed the way that the playoff system is set up, that they'll always take a number 4 seed because I mean, you had that district there. Bourbon came in number 4, finished last in the district and won the state. So, you know, and I understand that, but you got to look at the makeup of that district. It was a phenomenal district at that time.
And, you know, Danville sits in a pretty tough district themselves. They're in there with Lexington Christian. We each have a like opponent because they'll play Lexington Christian on down the stretch. But Somerset, you know, always a dangerous football team, and I don't know anything about Washington County, but you know, there's some tough teams sprinkled throughout this local area here on the schedules of our local teams. And but tonight I think we're going to see a fantastic ball game. I think if there are no big plays, if Mercer can keep Danville from their running back breaking away on a long touchdown, special teams, I think, are a big part of this as well. You know, I feel confident about our PATs. Jace Kokenauer, number 98. We just watched him hit a 35-yard field goal here in pregame, and he made it look easy.
Yeah, both those guys, he and Gavin Wilson, just have some extremely strong legs, and you know, and they're still learning. They're making that transition from the soccer field to the football field, and I mean, they're doing extremely well, but they still got a lot of, you know, things around technique to learn and so forth, and so it's only going to get better, and they're utilizing that strength. But, you know, going back to I think keys for tonight, you know, go back to the fact that Coach East said they've got a technique tackling. So, you know, it comes down to execution, you know, like we talked about last week. As long as they execute defensively and form tackle, you know, you don't have to take him down. Mercer does a good job of getting to the ball and utilize that opportunity, but, you know, get a helmet on them and hold on to them and let your teammates get there. But then I think, you know, keeping them off the edge, if we can contain their speed and tackle, I think are the two big things for Mercer tonight.
Amen. This is Whitaker Bank night, and I just noticed that head coach Craig Geese just presented a game ball to some members of the Whitaker Bank team down there, and we're lucky to have them as sponsors tonight. The band is here. The cheerleaders are here. They have on a camouflage top, I guess, in order to honor our veterans and so forth. Always good to see that, but very colorful atmosphere out here. And, of course, the 12th man, the tailgaters. I took a box of about 70 or 80 shirts over and placed at the tailgate tent so that anyone coming in could get a T-shirt tonight. It has a plethora of sponsors on the back of it, and I thought those folks would really enjoy those, and they are the 12th man. I mean, we are so blessed to have those as fans. I mean, they're just everywhere over there. You know, they're having a beautiful night to watch high school football.
Yeah, you know, going back to, you know, it was, 2006 when we started recognizing the 66 and that battalion. And if you haven't had a chance to watch that documentary, it is phenomenal.
Yeah, it really is.
And just, I mean, you talk about courage.
Yeah.
All right, we'll send it back to the studio and take another break, and we'll come back in 3 minutes on your hometown radio network.
They done did it again. Gave a great deal and made a new friend. Where's this, you say? Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg is the way. With first-class service and a spin of the wheel. For some extra gifts after your new car deal, check out the inventory at ChryslerofLawrenceburg.com and head on down to US 127 to the new Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg. Today is your deal of the day, and Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg is the way.
Throughout its history, Hitachi Astemo Americas has been synonymous with safety, quality, growth, and continuous improvement. Adhering to these core values has enabled us to succeed as an innovative supplier of world-class products to the global automotive market. With nearly 2,000 employees in Central Kentucky, we are dedicated to exceeding the expectations of our customers. Find out more about our opportunities at careers.hitachi.com. That's careers.hitachi.com. Hitachi Astemo Americas is an equal opportunity employer.
Big deals. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with Big Deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
Saturday night.
Touchdown! Touchdown! Kentucky!
Coach Stoops and the Cats begin SEC play under the lights in Gainesville.
This is it!
Florida Gators and your Kentucky Wildcats.
The pregame show starts this Saturday evening at 5 with kickoff at 7.
It's all right here on your home for the Cats and the hits is WRNZ FM C105.
Papa John's has the best tasting pizza in town, best variety, and best prices. Choose from great Papa John pizzas like The Works, The Meats, Spicy Italian, Garden Fresh, Tuscan 6 Cheese, Spinach Alfredo, Barbecue Chicken and Bacon, and Hawaiian Barbecue Chicken. In Danville, call 236-9999, and in Harrodsburg, call 734-3434. You can pay more for a pizza, but you can't get better. Wouldn't a piping hot Papa John's pizza taste good right now? Papa John's in Danville and Harrodsburg.
No, it was.
And welcome back. It's back here at Alvis Johnson Field, continuing on with our custom promotional products. Pre-game show. It's now time for our starting lineups, brought to you each week by Linda Wilson Realty, located on Legion Drive in Harrodsburg. You can give Linda a call at 734-4556 and see why selling Mercer County is what Linda Wilson Realty does best.
The starting center for the Titans offense tonight is 55, Gavin Rodriguez. 52, Byron Collier is your right guard, and we think that number 74, Elijah Buford, will be the starting right tackle. 56, Caden Semro is your left guard. 60, Leighton Penn is the left tackle. The right inside slot receiver is number 18, Landon Yates. The split receiver is number 8, Jackson Perry. The inside slot receiver to the weak side is number 7, Titus Weldon, and the split receiver to the outside is number 4, Ashton Drakeford. Your fullback, multi-purpose back, is number 22, Denham Griffith. And your quarterback is number 1, Thaddeus Mays. Your PAT and punter is number 98, Jace Kokenauer. And your kicker is number 97, Gavin Wilson.
Defensively for the Titans tonight, and again, I think it's one of the key components to Mercer getting a victory tonight. Their four-man front, number 24, Austin Cole, and number 70, Mason Kirkland. The two ends, number 9, Zayden Jackson, and number 56, Caden Semro. Morgan Pennington is back in the lineup at your left inside linebacker, and your right side linebacker, strong linebacker, is number 32, Garrett Pfister. The two outside linebackers, number 17, Andrew Shepperson, and number 8, Jackson Perry. The two corners for the Titans tonight, number 11, Carter Devine, as well as number 1, Thaddeus Mays. And in your free safety for the Titans, wearing number 4, is Ashton Drakeford.
All right, in our coin toss each and every week is brought to you by David Hopewell, your local State Farm insurance agent, located on College Street in Harrodsburg. If you want to flip your insurance needs, you can give David a call at 734-0645. And we've not seen the signal yet on who's receiving or who won the toss. We'll get that to you here in a few moments as we find it out. As got the officials also tonight. That's cool.
The officials for tonight, your head referee is David Maynard. Clint Matthews will serve as your umpire. Your heads lineman is Robert Dickinson. Line judge is Sean Gerton. And the back judge for tonight is Kylan Bibb.
All right, as the team's coming back out on the field, Mercer County ready to run through the student section and the cheerleaders as they're ready to come out, and Danville coming out jogging across the far side of the field. Should be a good ball game here tonight against two local teams. Probably one of the best matchups in the area tonight.
Yeah, I think so. And again, just thinking about what Mercer's got to do. I think it will be evenly matched. The fact that Danville is so heavy on the run, I think they can key on those key pieces of their offense. Watching their guards, their tackles pull on those situations. But I think as long as they can contain the ends and prevent that big play, and a lot of that goes back to those techniques in tackling, good form tackling, and bringing the guy down, and preventing those extra yards, I think is going to be crucial for the Titans.
Titans tonight will be dressed in the blue jerseys with the red numbers trimmed in white. Red pants tonight with blue stripes down the sides, and the blue Titan helmet with the big M on the sides. A little blue over top of red for Mercer. We've seen them do all blue, and we've seen them do blue and gray. And Danville tonight in white jerseys with blue numbers and black pants, and the silver Admiral helmet with the anchor on the side. And should be a beautiful night as we wind it down. The sun's starting to set over on the side here. Could be a little bit of a factor as the early parts of the team looking into the sun there for a little bit. Could be.
Yeah, we saw that the sun played a little bit of a factor last week, and especially early in the game, the first quarter. Mercer receivers looking back into the sunshine and made it difficult. It doesn't look quite as bad as it did last week. Sun is a few clouds to break that sun up a little bit, but then it just doesn't appear to be quite as intense as it was last Friday.
The sun is going down tonight several minutes sooner than this time last week. I've noticed it throughout the week. Our days are getting shorter.
Yes, they are.
I hate to say that. It was cool this morning. It was 60 degrees here in Harrodsburg this morning.
All right, one word. What wins the ball game for tonight for the Titans, Dano?
No big plays by Danville.
Okay, that's more than one
a long word.
Yeah, anyway. All right, Todd.
Discipline.
Yep. I'm going turnovers. Whoever wins that turnover battle tonight has a leg up on the key to the victory here tonight.
It'll be interesting to see, knowing that Danville is so heavy on the run. If they come out and try to surprise Mercer with some throwing game, and honestly, I think if they do, it plays into our hands. They may catch us off guard on a few plays early on, but if they do that, then I think that's one of our strengths.
72 tailgaters here tonight, and they're still streaming in one right after the other.
So it looks like the Mercer Titans did win the toss and will defer to the second half as they will kick off here to start the ball game. Kickoffs are brought to you by the Barbershop. Darren Ransdell and his staff. You can get great hairstyles at the Barbershop. Give them a call at 265-1477 or visit the Barbershop in Harrodsburg on North Lane Street in the Minute Mart Center. And going back deep for the Admirals will be number 14, Demarie Brown. And looks like number 0.
Don't see him on the
I don't see him on there. All right, kick is off, and it's a good one deep down the field, and Brown will take it. He was one step into the end zone, so that will result in a touchback.
Another good kick by Wilson, deep.
That's
it forced him into the end zone, and again, that's a great weapon to have. It limits any big plays that, like we talked about earlier, and puts the ball in the 20.
Absolutely. Danville will start the ball game here from their own 20, 1st and 10.
Starting quarterback is Enrique Gutierrez Jacobs.
Jacobs, quick toss out. It's caught out on the flat by Dunn. Turns it up, and he gets out around the 25, out to the 26, looks like.
Quick slot screen left, trying to create some movement among the Mercer linebackers by motioning the inside trips guy on that particular play.
Yeah, just a quick little bubble screen out there, and not a flashy play by any means.
Nope. Danville will line up with essentially trips. They have a tight back at the 1-1 position.
Quarterback rolls out to his right, looking, pressure coming, tries to turn it up, going to throw on the run. It's intercepted. Mercer County, Thaddeus Mays picks it off.
Wow.
Well, that goes back to your turnovers, and like I said, Danville's come out two plays in a row throwing the ball and trying to surprise Mercer, but like I said, I think that plays right into our hands.
We do have 2 flags on the field, one right in the center and one over on the far sideline.
I'd say this is going to be look, man, downfield. Yep.
I mean, Mercer had every receiver covered, and Mays just came out of nowhere. He literally broke on the football. The football was thrown late and made a great interception.
Yeah, and another key to that play, guys, is the pressure that we had on the quarterback there.
You are right.
We forced him into the rolling right on the sideline. He tried to force it there at the last second.
Slot right, split left for Mercer County. They have an extra blocking back on the edge, 1-and-1 from the tackle.
Titans start here at the Admiral 34.
Pistol formation in the backfield.
And I believe we got movement up front on the Admirals. 5-yard penalty against them. It will remain first down.
Did one of you guys use your one word as discipline tonight?
I did.
You nailed it right there. It was a very disciplined play. Same formation, essentially trips left with motion, split right.
Hand off Griffith up the middle, tries to sidestep to the right, and the ball may have came out, but they're rolling down close to the 26, looks like.
Will be brought down the 26-yard line at gain 3.
Picked up 3, second down and about 3.
Empty set for Mercer County. 3-by-2, 3 receivers to the wide side of the field.
Mays looking over the set, takes the snap, quick toss over the middle. It's caught by Griffith inside the 25, and he spun down around the 20, and that will be enough for a Pioneer Pawn Shop first down, Mercer County.
Whitaker Bank night here at Alvis Johnson Stadium. Our good friend Myra McChrystal is up here passing out Titan Spirit t-shirts. Myra, thank you so much. Thank you for being a sponsor for tonight. All right, that was a big first down play right there. Mercer will line up 2-by-2, shotgun 1 back. Motion across the formation.
Mays again throwing, quick slant, caught, and down inside the 15, inside the 10, looks like. Pass caught by Jackson Perry.
Jackson Perry on a nice 5-yard dig route. His inside receiver motioned to the left and left him as the single receiver over there, and Mays took very little time delivering the football to him. Nice job.
Pioneer Pawn Shop first down at the Admiral 7.
Okay, an extra back in the backfield, just to the front of quarterback Mays.
Mays going to keep it, steps to the right, got a hole into the end zone, touchdown Titans.
Nice play.
7-yard touchdown run for Thaddeus Mays. And Mercer just scored, and you can score with a visit to Dr. Jennifer Nichols' office on North College Street in Harrodsburg.
You know, Todd, that's one of the great things about motion. It does create movement, and that time when the inside receiver motioned across the formation, the outside linebacker reduced and left a clean running lane for Mays on that play.
And the kick is up, and it is good. 9:43 to go, first quarter on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. It's Mercer 7, Danville 0. Back in 1 minute on your hometown radio network.
Is your list of home improvement projects growing longer and longer? Have you dreamed of remodeling your kitchen or bathroom? Whitaker Bank's home equity line of credit can help you check off all those items on your to-do list using the power of the equity in your home. Our Harrodsburg loan officer, Jason Tyler, can show you how. Give them a call at 859-734-3316 to discuss your lending options. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Danville's deal maker. Buy your Buick today at Bob Allen Buick in Danville. Hi, I'm John Welsh. Experience the all-new 22 Buick Encore GX and take advantage of 0% financing. Available for well-qualified buyers. The new Buick Encore GX features the tech you need everywhere you go. Bob Allen Buick, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at boballenmotormall.com.
All right, that's another Nesco Resource touchdown with jobs available in Harrodsburg, Danville, and Stanford. You can give them a call at 859-238-0058. And Wilson's kick again into the end zone, but he's going to bring it out. And might not have all the way been in the end zone. Makes one-man miss across the 20, out over the 30, and finally tackled up across the 35 at the 37.
Did you guys see how number 14 for Danville just kind of lagged back there like the other receiver was going to toss him the ball instead of coming out and being a blocker?
So that was actually number 8, Bowman.
All right. It looked to me like he had a foot into the end zone there.
He did have but they look at the ball where the ball is caught, if it breaks the plane.
Slot left, wing right. Arc motion.
Toss over to Brown, going around the left side, cuts it up, crosses over the 40, out around the 42, looks like.
All right. Number 60 getting off the bottom of the pile that time for the Titans. That's Leighton Penn. Big game going on in the end zone down here in the west end zone. The little fellas are going after it down there.
Picked up about 4 on the play, 2nd and 6.
Trips right for Danville, pistol formation.
Again, end off to Brown, this side right time, and gets a big opening into the Mercer secondary, all the way down inside the Titan 40 to the 37.
Nice job of stalk blocking by the 3 receivers for Danville on that play.
Pick up of 22 there. Be their first down of the game.
Those are the kind of big plays that Mercer can't allow. Okay, we've got trips left, pistol formation.
And they turn and hand it to Brown, but we've got a procedure penalty. Yep, coming against Danville there, foul start.
You know, I found it interesting in pregame, Danville actually lined up in full wishbone with the quarterback under center. I don't know if this is a red zone package or a short yardage package, but they use the unbalanced or overloaded line where you've only got 2 men to the left of the center and you got 4 men to the right of the center. It'll be interesting to see when they pull that out.
First down and 15 back from the Titans 43.
Slot left, wing right.
End off Brown going to the left side. Got some room inside the 40. And it's going to be wrapped up by Mercer down close to the 35. Pennington on the stop, I believe.
Brown actually outran his blockers because the backside guard and the backside wing both pulled for him on that play, and he actually rushed that play.
Got to keep that outside arm free at your defensive end spot. Stretch it out.
2nd down and 7, just inside the Titan 35.
Two receivers to each side.
There's a handoff to Bixler, his first carry, straight up the middle. Not much there. Titans going to stop him around the 32.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 32-yard line. Will be 3rd down.
And it looks like Danville's going to take a timeout. Their first here, the first half. Titans on top early on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard with 7:18 to play. It's Mercer 7 and Danville 0. Let's keep it right here, gentlemen, as it's been obviously 2 different drives for Danville. Tried to throw the ball in the first one with no success, and getting a couple of big plays from Brown here in this second possession.
Yeah, Danville getting back to what they do best. Again, I think tried to force it early in the passing game, and Mercer took advantage of that. But Mercer's just got to do a little bit better job on the end and keep them from getting to that corner. And once they do, they turn them back in, those linebackers have to feel.
All right, right, coming back to action here, looking at about 3rd and 5. Turns, hands to Brown, coming around the right side, gets away from ball's loose on the ground, and Mercer will dive on it and recovered by Titus Weldon.
You know, one of the probable no starts for tonight was number 72, Zarin Jackson, and he's been in there and made a couple of big plays for the Titan front four defense.
Yeah, I couldn't see who made the hit, but he was they almost had him in the backfield. He just was able to get out of the arm tackle there, but another turnover created by the Titans, and they'll start from their own 34.
Titans will have 2 receivers to each side. Griffith back at the backfield with Mays, who is in shotgun.
Mays drops the throw. Looking, has a lot of time. Now he's going to try to step through the hole and take off. Got a blocker in front of him. Steps out of a tackle at the 40. Cuts it back across the midfield And now he breaks away. Down the sideline to the 30, 25, and hit and knocked out of bounds at about the 18-yard line.
You had 3 vertical routes out of your receivers and 1 dig route here on the short side of the field, and Mays just saw a running lane and just took off. But some of those moves, gentlemen, you just can't teach that.
Big Pioneer Pawn Shop first down for Mercer County as they'll be in the red zone at the Danville 18.
Pick up a 51 on that play. That'll help your stats.
Amen.
I tell you, he is electrifying.
He sure
Yes,
is.
He is.
And we've got a big fullback in there this time with Mays and Griffith. 2 receivers to the right, 1 split to the left.
He's going to give it to Griffith over the left side of the line, wrapped up as he gets down close to the 15. And they're going to stop him right there, a gain of about 3.
That was number 18, Landon Yates, that filled in at fullback on that play. Turned out the defensive end. .55, Gavin Rodriguez, a little equipment issue there with his helmet. Had to come out for a play.
Mercer will have it here looking at a 2nd and 7 from the Danville 15.
Trips right, split left.
Mays takes the snap, hands to Griffith, and he is hit right away for a loss back around the 17, looks like.
That's that pressure off the edge that Coach Yeast talked about earlier today.
And it's going to bring up 3rd and 9. Actually, 3rd and 10 looks like from here, back at the 18-yard line. Mercer leading 7-0. Clock approaching 5:30 to play first quarter.
Tight end to the right. The 2 receivers are off the line of scrimmage. That will be a trips formation.
Mays, pressure coming, steps away from it, looking to throw, throws back across the middle. Caught by Yates inside the 10 and tackled down around the 7.
That's the first time I've seen Mercer with the tight end in that trip set. And he ran a little inside dig route, saw his quarterback was in trouble, and he just reverse pivoted and got in his window there, and Mays made a terrific pass.
Another Pioneer Pawn Shop first down for Mercer to keep the drive going. Picked up a big 3rd and 10 there. Titans will have it at the 7.
Yates will line up in the slot this time to the left, along with number 4, Ashton Drakeford.
He's going to hand it to Pennington this time. Ball carrier over the right side, inside the 5, and he is pushing the pile forward down close to the 3.
That's a good push by the Mercer County offensive line on that play.
Titans will have it 2nd and goal. Ball spotted at the Danville 3. Titans break the huddle.
Slot left, split right, shotgun 2 back.
Mays going to keep it this time, looks for the opening, bunches it out. Now he has to Bart back inside, and he lunges towards the goal line, but going to be short down close to the 1, looks like.
He made about 5 different cuts on that run.
He sure did. Sure did. He was fortunate to be able to use his ability there and get out of the grasp of the gentleman in the backfield, and was able to pick up a yard or two. So Titans will have it 3rd and goal, looks like from the 2.
Slot left, split right, shotgun 2-back.
Mays steps over one player, but then he's hit immediately, and not much there, trying to go over the right side.
Mays the ball carrier.
And we're just getting a lot of penetration there, especially off the ends, and just creating a lot of havoc.
It's going to bring up 4th and goal. Danville with a big defensive stand here.
Yates and Griffith were lined up to the left of quarterback Mays on that play, and he did not follow them. He took off to the right all by himself.
Titans has delivered the play, and they'll break the huddle. 2:40 to play, first quarter, leading 7-0. 4th and goal.
Slot left, motion across the formation.
And we're going to get a timeout here. Titans are going to take it. We'll take it with them. Mercer 7, Danville 0. Back in 30 seconds on your hometown radio network.
This is Dan Yates, and I want you to join me for Breakfast with the Coaches as we talk Titan football live from the old bus station every Saturday morning this fall from 9 to 10. Tune your radios to WHBN 99.5 FM, AM 1420, or catch our live stream at hometownlive.net. Breakfast with the Coaches is brought to you by Farmers National Bank, Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance, 101 Business Solutions, Big Deals Online Store, and the old bus station restaurant. Go Titans!
All right, it's a big play coming up as we'll come back from the break. 4th down and goal. Ball spotted, looks like at the Danville 2-yard line. And the Mercer offense will come back out. Coach East called the timeout there to get a different look, maybe different play. Here we go.
Slot right, split left.
High snap. Mays jumps behind the guy that was coming on the motion.
Touchdown.
And there's the signal, touchdown. And he got down close to the goal line and just jumped up into the air and might have been able to extend the ball across the goal line. And it was a little bit of a delayed signal from the official having to run in from the far side. Touchdown Titans. Big play.
You nailed it. That was a jump there, guys.
Yes,
he got on some shoulder pads and went airborne.
All right, Kokenauer on for the extra point attempt. Good snap, good hold.
Great kick.
And a terrific kick as he drills it right through the middle. And with 2:27 to play, opening quarter, Thompson Service Center scoreboard, it is Mercer 14, Danville 0. Back in 1 minute on your hometown radio network.
They done did it again. Gave a great deal and made a new friend. Where's this, you say? Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg is the way. With first-class service and a spin of the wheel. For some extra gifts after your new car deal, check out the inventory at ChryslerofLawrenceburg.com and head on down to US 127 to the new Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg. Today is your deal of the day, and Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg is the way.
Get the top price for your livestock. Take them to the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, where they have drop-off hours to fit the busy farmer's needs. Selling your livestock a profitable and a pleasant experience. Save the hassle of a long haul. Sell your livestock at the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, 277 Courtier Road in Stanford. Call Bluegrass South Livestock Market at 606-365-0665. Bluegrass South Livestock Market in Stanford.
All right, welcome back. Wilson approaching the ball, drives it low and hard, and over the head, 5 yards deep in the end zone.
No question on that one. First two right at the goal line.
Yeah.
And that one, that was a good 6 yards deep in the end zone. Nice kick.
Thaddeus Mays' 2-yard touchdown run is another Nesco resource touchdown with jobs available in Harrodsburg, Danville, and Stanford. Give them a call at 859-238-0058. And anytime the Titans score, you can score a visit to Dr. Jennifer Nichols' office on North College Street.
Danville comes out of the huddle a little slow there. They've got split receivers to each side, a pair of wings.
Handoff over the left side, and a ball carrier there is number 8, Boffman. And he will get it out. It's like close to the 26-yard line. Pick up 6 on the play.
Follow the Cats on Z105 and talk about the Cats on Kentucky Sports Radio. KSR airs weekdays from 10 a.m. until noon on 99.5 FM.
Big ball game, the second week of the season tomorrow night.
Splits to each side for Danville. Motion across.
Low snap directly to Brown.
Whoa.
And he is hitting the backfield and wrapped up and thrown backwards. The flag comes flying in. See what the call is here. It's going to be holding on Danville.
Oh. Kingston Mays, number 57, made a fantastic stop on that play.
That was Danville using Brown out of the Wildcat there. And Mercer is going to accept the penalty. Replay second down. So you got to think a team that predominantly is going to run the football, it's good to put them in a lot longer yardage type situations and accept the penalties.
Oh, absolutely.
Plays like that.
Absolutely.
Takes the ball back to the 15. It's going to be second down and 15.
Trips left, trips right, split left for Danville.
Quick toss out. Pass is caught by Brown out here in the flat. Makes a couple of players miss. Crosses a 20 and up close to the 23. And again, Dan, there's big number 57 coming and delivering a blow there at the end.
I'm telling you what, and number 61, Aiden McKinney, he has been in on the last 2 tackles, and I'm telling you what, this guy can play D-line now. He is a offensive line, defensive line. He's a junior.
Thaddeus out on the edge that time. It probably could have gotten a holding call there against the Ads, but he fought inside instead of keeping that outside arm free, and so they were able to get the edge. So.
Yeah.
One thing you can count on is Mercer's going to get a sideline warning about every ball game.
Oh, yeah. That's just part of the game here.
All right.
3rd and a long 6.
Trips left, split right.
Quarterback, quick toss out, pass caught on the far side by Dunn, and he is going to be hit close to the 25 and dropped maybe around the 27. Nice coverage by Mercer.
You know, on that outside screen, Todd, the entire offensive line for Danville chucks their man and then releases up to the hash. That's their target area to get so that receiver can get back and get behind that wall, and it just didn't take place that time.
Yeah, good job on the corner that time to force everything back inside, and that's exactly what you want to do in that situation, because you've got 10 other hats in there, and Mercer doing a really good job of pursuing to the ball.
Danville going to go into punt formation here with 4th and about 3 to go.
I think they'll let time run out.
And you are correct, sir. First quarter's in the books. Thompson Service Center scoreboard. It is Mercer 14, Danville 0. Back in 1 minute on your hometown radio network.
Saturday night.
Touchdown! Touchdown! Kentucky!
Coach Stoops and the Cats begin SEC play under the lights in Gainesville.
This is it!
Florida Gators and your Kentucky Wildcats.
The pregame show starts this Saturday evening at 5 with kickoff at 7.
It's all right here on your home for the Cats and the hits is WRNZ FM Z105.
Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto center providing a wide range of tire and auto care services. They provide customers with tires of all brands and sizes. Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive can accommodate vehicles from small cars to dually trucks. They offer a lot of auto maintenance services, including brakes, front-end work, alignments, engine repairs, computer diagnostics, tune-ups, oil changes, and so much more. North College Street next to Napa. Give them a call, 734-4563, 734-4563 for Harrodsburg Tire.
All right, welcome back. Danville has it at their own 27 and punt formation here. Back deep for the Titans is Mays and Drakeford.
Gunners wide each side for Danville.
Good snap and kicks.
Partial block.
Ball straight up in the air. It's going to hit at the 40 of Danville and go out of bounds. Titans will take over great field position.
I believe 57 Kingston Mays may have got his left hand on that ball.
I'll tell you what, he's been mentioned a lot here in the first quarter. He's working hard for that lineman of the game.
He sure is.
All right, Mercer's third possession, and again, starting in very good field position here at the Danville 40-yard line.
Drakeford, Weldon, Yates in the trips to the left.
Mays drops back, going to throw long down the sideline.
Wow.
Perry out there, just over his diving arms down inside the 5. That was a good-looking throw.
Good-looking throw and great route. He was about 3 steps behind the defender and just out of his reach. But good play all the way around. Just beyond the
You know, we talked last week about how quick number 8 Jackson Perry gets off the ball. And, I mean, he was behind that DB about 5-6 strides into his route.
Yeah, it didn't take long.
That's a great call.
All right,
2 receivers to each side.
Second down and 10 here.
Danville, 4 defensive linemen. Yates motions across the formation, creates trips to the left.
Mays drops, looks for Yates, and the pass is over his head, trying to throw out to the flat.
Pass intended for Yates is incomplete. Third down.
Chris Horn, your Mercer County clerk, and Donna Horn at the cut above. Proudly support the Mercer County football Titans.
2 unsuccessful pass plays makes it 3rd and 10, still at the 40-yard line.
Just underway here, second quarter. Mercer leading on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard, 14-0.
Drakeford and Weldon in the slot. Perry's the split receiver to the right.
And low ball snap on the ground, and Mays has to come up and dive on it at the 42 to recover it. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, you hope a series like this that is essentially non-productive doesn't disrupt your timing, disrupt your rhythm in this game. Pin this ball deep near the goal line. That'd be the big plus taken away from this series.
Kokenauer on for the punt here. Mercer getting lined up. And we got a flag in the backfield, delay a game on the Titans. Don't forget to pick up a copy of the Harrodsburg Herald this week for complete game coverage of tonight's ball game and photos. It's on sale every Wednesday afternoon.
Number 6, Branson Sims in for the Titans.
Good snap. Kokenauer, a lot of time. And he is going to put foot to the ball. It's going to hit down inside the 20,
nice.
Take a Titan bounce inside the 15, and they'll down it around the 10-yard line.
You know, it's nice to have 2 valuable assets like Wilson and Kokenauer. They can just take charge of your kicking game.
Not a very long punt, but anytime you can get it down inside the 20 to the 10-yard line with no return. That's pretty good.
Todd, he was just fractions of an inch away from hitting a spiral, wasn't he? You could tell by the way the ball was rotating.
Yep. I tell them all the time, it's much like golf. It takes one little thing.
Shotgun two back.
There's Brown coming around the left side, and Mercer with a very good job that time to stop him after a short gain out to the 12.
Well, these next two downs are critical. If we can create a turnover defensively and hold Danville here, it's a game of field position.
Titans leading 14-0 on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard as we're in the second quarter, 11 minutes to play.
Danville's going to line up a little tighter this time. They will be in an unbalanced formation, unbalanced right, full wishbone, quarterback under center.
There's a handoff to Brown, right side this time, breaks through a little bit of an opening and gets it out across the 25 to the 26.
Pioneer Pawn is a proud sponsor of Titan football. You can't beat the deals at Pioneer Pawn. Pioneer Pawn is located at 746 North College Street in Harrodsburg. Big down right here.
Yes, sir. 3rd down and 4.
One of the things you got to watch in these unbalanced formations is the counter to the backside or the short side. They'll line up unbalanced left this time, full wishbone.
Going to turn and give it to, this is Boffman. He turns and cuts it back to the right side. Got a big opening. Has the first down as he crosses the 30 out close to the 34. Braden Boffman, the sophomore, just was able to get a cutback and get it to the open field and outran Mercer to the corner and picked up about 10 yards there, I guess. Todd?
Nope, 17.
17. Figured your math would be better than mine.
All right, here we go. Slot left, split right, arc motion,
fakes reverse. Here's a reverse. Nice job by Shepperson for Mercer County to force it back inside, and the Titans are there for a loss back at the 33.
Give us some numbers there, Gary. We had 57. We had
Kingston Mays is 57.
68, Elijah Norton.
And 17, I believe, was Andrew Shepperson back there that made him cut back up. Big play there, and a nice job as Coach William Harris, very excited for his defense. Danville takes the timeout. We'll take it with them. Mercer 14, Danville 0. Back in 30 seconds on your hometown radio network.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
All right, coming back to action. It's going to be 2nd down and about 13, looks like. Ball back to the Admiral 33.
2 receivers to each side for the Admirals. Shotgun, 1 back. Mercer, 4 down lineman.
Low snap. Quarterback throws. Pass is caught over on the side by Dunn, and he almost gets out of the grasp. The cornerback for Mercer does get it across the 40 to the 41.
Pick up a 9 there. A lot of cushion, Dano, out there on the corner, and I know you've got to respect that speed, but you're too deep there. You've got an outside linebacker and your corner. Your free safety can roll, so you got to pull a little bit more pressure on the receivers.
That's true.
There.
Just tighten it down just a little bit. Here we go. Unbalanced left, full wishbone.
And ball is bobbled by the running back. He does recover and lunges forward and may have picked up the first down. They're going to come in from this side, though. He's going to be short according to where the spot's going to be at the 44. It looks like he's half a yard short.
And Mercer had him, he bobbled the ball, and had him probably for about a yard gain, but then again, you got to get that head across to prevent any type of gain and then get other helmets to the ball. And so they were able to pick up right at 2. Looks like they're going to measure.
Yeah, they're going to stop the clock here and bring down the change for the measurement as we stop right on the 8-minute mark. Titans 14, Danville 0 on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. Second quarter here.
It looks short. Hope they put a couple extra links in that chain.
It's 4th down and a couple inches.
Watch the football.
Discipline. As it is going to be 4th and a couple of inches, as Todd said. Ball is spotted at the Admiral 44. And they're trailing 14-0, going for it here. As Gutierrez Jacobs is the quarterback, brings them up here.
Unbalanced left, wishbone.
Turns, tosses, running back around the left side, right side, breaks through, and he gets all the way through the Mercer defense, and he is gone inside the 20, 10, touchdown Admirals. That's number 8, Braden Boffman, on a 56-yard touchdown run.
Got to wrap up. Boffman just bent that play back against the grain, and Mercer had over pursued underneath there, and it was a great cut.
Yeah, Danville gambles and goes for it on 4th and less than 1, and once he got through the line, there was not much there he had to do but outrun. Morgan Pennington gave a valiant effort, but could not get to him. Number 20, Caleb Wilcher, will be on for the extra point.
Got an update over at Bull County. Their first series, they had to punt with 9:58, and Henderson returned it 51 yards for a touchdown, and they're up on Bull 6-0.
That was a late start tonight. It didn't begin until 8 o'clock.
And not sure what's going on here unless there was a
sideline warning.
All right, now we're ready for the extra point. And Wilcher almost was there to kick the ball before it was put down, but he is able to get it through the goalposts. And with 7:43 to play, Thompson Service Center scoreboard, second quarter. It's Mercer 14, Danville 7. Back in 1 minute on your hometown radio network.
Intercounty Energy wants you to put safety first when you're working outside this summer. Always look up to see if there are overhead power lines, and be sure to stay clear of them. For safety's sake, always hire a professional to trim trees instead of doing it yourself. Remember, a tree limb cut in the wrong place could fall on a power line and cause you a world of hurt. If you do decide to do the work yourself, always protect your eyes and hands by wearing safety glasses and gloves. Intercounty Energy cares about your safety. Look up, be alert, and stay safe.
This is Dan Yates, and I want you to join me for Breakfast with the Coaches as we talk Titan football live from the old bus station every Saturday morning this fall from 9 to 10. Tune your radios to WHBN 99.5 FM, AM 1420, or catch our live stream at hometownlive.net. Breakfast with the Coaches is brought to you by Farmers National Bank, Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance, 101 Business Solutions, Big Deals Online Store, and the old bus station restaurant. Go Titans!
All right, welcome back as Wilcher will kick off here for the Admirals. Foot the ball, and he drives it deep down the field. Mays goes back and gets it at the 2. Coming straight up the middle. Now veers off to the left, back up the middle, across the 25, and wrapped up around the 27.
No fear in that young man.
Not at all. Good return.
Beautiful night here at Alvis Johnson Stadium. A lot of activity here, a lot of spirit, a lot of community spirit. Tailgaters just had their 79th vehicle pull into the lot over there. Having a great time on a beautiful evening.
All right, Mercer's got to get the momentum back here with this drive.
Weldon and Drakeford split to the left. Perry split to the right.
Mays with a long count and didn't get it off. Second delay of game penalty against the Titans here in the second quarter. Moves it back to the 22.
These are the kind of breakdowns that Mercer can't afford to have happen. These are one of the things, like you said earlier, Gary, it's about discipline. Get to the line of scrimmage, get the play off. I mean, there's a big red clock down at the other end. Got to pay more attention to that. Slot left, split right.
Mays will hand to Griffith straight up the middle, and he runs into a wall out around the 24. Stop there. It's going to be second down and about 13.
Horn Home Supply is at your service when you're ready for replacement windows, siding, and many other home improvement projects. Call Matt Horn at 859-734-7668 for a free estimate. Horn Home Supply says, go Titans. Twins to each side for the Mercer Titans. Motion across by Weldon.
High snap, and Mays is going to run it himself. Now he's got some room. Kicks it out to the side of the 40.
Nice block.
Now goes to the sideline, and a flag comes in on the block.
Oh, what a bad call.
Side as Mays is pushed out of bounds at the Admiral 44.
Drakeford had an incredible block going on, and he broke free from the block when he felt the runner getting near him and put his hand straight up, and I cannot believe they made a call like that. Terrible.
Really didn't. I mean, I'm not sure.
I think the guy turned his back to him.
Well, I thought that's when Drakeford released his hands and went up.
That should be a no call.
There's two guys that flagged on that play. Still a great play by the Titans on that play. Great job by Drakeford blocking and a fantastic cut. There was pressure coming off the edge from Danville that was totally unblocked, and that's why Mays got out of there in such a hurry.
Do move the ball back to the Mercer 45, and it is a Pioneer punch out, first down.
Morgan Pennington into the ball game. He'll be back in the backfield with Mays and Griffith both. Slot right, split left.
They don't even have the chain set.
These guys got to get organized. Silver Star Guns and Ammo, located at 112 West Lexington Street in Harrodsburg, says, good luck, Titans. Buy, sell, or trade at Silver Star Guns and Ammo.
So Danville does take a timeout. I do believe that's their last here of the first half. We'll keep it right here as it's Mercer 14, Danville 7. A good ball game. 6:22 to play on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. And Todd, I'm just looking out here at the field. The ball's spotted at the Mercer 45. I thought the contact between Drakeford and the Danville player had to be somewhere right around there. I'm not sure how
it was right about the 45 of Danville, so it's about the 10-yard front. And again, I think the kid turned his back to him and came inside, and I mean that was.
But that's a judgment call, because if he's already engaged with him and blocking him, and then the receiver,
that's not a
defender
good
turns.
Call. You can't penalize a kid for somebody just turning their back on him.
Twins right, split left, shotgun two back. Very balanced set this time for the Titans.
High snap. Going to give it to Pennington. Coming around the right side, cuts it up. Big opening inside the 30, 45, and down inside the 40 to the 39.
Once again, Pennington just kind of olays the big D lineman that was coming across his face, gets behind him, and gets up to level 2 extremely fast.
Did a good job of just stretching and being patient.
Yeah.
And, when he did, he He cut on a dime, and
he sure did.
And he just severed that front line. Pick up 16.
Yates, Drakeford both split to the left.
Pioneer Pawn Shop first down and 10.
One receiver split to the right for Mercer.
Nice snap once again. He does remarkably well to get it, to hand it off to Griffith, who dives forward, gets it down close to the 37.
You got to get that exchange working. You've got a couple of low snaps, you've had a couple of high snaps, and it just throws off all the timing for the running backs and the quarterback. And
Wade Lane is one of the split receivers for the Titans. Been in there on a couple of plays. He had one catch for 41 yards and a TD, if you guys remember that. Slot left, split right, shotgun two back.
And
Danville jump.
Danville jumps off sides on the left side of the line here. That's going to be a nice gift for the Titans.
It's going to make it second and about 4, long 3.
Moves the ball down to the Admiral 33, second down.
This could be a really nice drive. Pick up a first down here and be patient as you move towards the goal line. Score right before half.
Gives you an opportunity. You're second and short here. You get throw a home run ball here.
It's a good call. Slot left, split right, shotgun two back.
Mays drops, got some time, going to air it out.
There it is.
Along to Wade Lane.
Bingo.
And
Touchdown.
He's got it.
That's
see
touchdown.
The sign. Oh, no,
Call
they're
it.
saying incomplete.
Call it.
Wow.
Oh, I thought he held on to it, but the official came in and said incomplete.
Beautiful route, beautiful throw.
It was there once again.
Almost was connected there, but it's incomplete. Back to the 33, third down and 4.
Came back to that same fade play.
Well, the great thing is that Danville hasn't got any help coming over the top from a strong safety.
Or they don't have one.
No. They're playing quarters, is what they're in, quarter coverage. Slot left.
They're playing quarters and then very short.
Penalty is called on Mercer for false start. Moves them back 5, and now it will be spotted at the 38, so you're looking at third down and about 9.
You know, I know we throw a lot of terms out there in terminology, but quarters simply means is that you have 4 guys responsible for equal parts across the secondary on the defensive side of the football. Twins left, split right. You do have a tight end on the right here, Yates.
No need to get it all here.
He's in a route.
Toss is caught by
Nice.
Drakeford, makes one man miss, and dives forward, gets down to the 31, as he will pick up close to 7 there. It's going to bring up 4th and about 2, looks like.
Big catch and run by number 4, Ashton Drakeford on that play.
Put yourself in a good situation there. Third and long, you're inside the 40-yard line. Again, you don't have to get it all right there, and you're
right.
4th and 1 here.
You got to think this is a give to Griffith or a rub keep to Mays. Slot right, split left. Here's your play.
Mays waiting on the snap again, another high snap, and we've got a flag again against Mercer County.
The snap is slow, the offensive line is moving, and then it's high.
And I mean, it's like you say, it's throwing the timing off of everything, and penalties hurting Mercer on this drive here late as it moves the ball outside the 35, and it's going to be 4th and about 6.
Here we go. Trips right, split left. Shotgun two back.
Mays, good snap this time. Pressure coming, steps up, throws, and the pass is incomplete down inside the 25. Intended for Weldon, and Danville holds on and will take over.
Ball was a little low. He did a good job going down to try to get his arms under it and just couldn't hang on to it.
They're doing so many things right. So many, but they're just so close. to being successful on certain plays. But those are the things that they'll tweak, and by the time they hit midseason, they'll be running full speed.
All right, Admirals will have it here to start the drive. 3:47 left before half. Quarterback fakes, looking,
wheel route,
going long. And
nice.
It is, diving deflection by Thaddeus Mays down at the Mercer 42.
That was the near side back out of the wishbone that simply ran a wheel route up the sideline after the tight end on this side went to the middle of the football field and just stood there to occupy some of the defenders.
Nice job by Thaddeus. He bit. They thought they were going off tackle or right off the end there, and he bit, but then doing a really good job of getting in position. Thought he had him an INT there, but
yep.
Probably
2nd and 10.
Made a game-saving touchdown right there.
Yep.
There's a handoff coming this side.
There you go. There you go.
He's going to be wrapped up in the backfield. Nice job coming up from the edge. There is Shepperson, number 17, with the stop for a loss back into 33.
Number 17, Shepperson's had a couple of big plays this evening.
It's 3rd down.
3rd and 13 is going to put Danville in a passing situation here more than likely.
Titans could get a stop here and get the ball back. Still have a couple of timeouts left here in the first half. Mercer leading 14-7.
Trips right for Danville, split left. Shotgun. That back was never set.
Out, and its pass is caught. And nice. Mercer with a nice job as a tackle is made by Weldon up at the 36 for a gain of about 3 over on the far side.
Mercer going to take a timeout.
Titans will take a timeout as they lead 14-7 with 2:43 left before halftime on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. And we're back in 30 seconds on your hometown radio network.
It's here. It's new. Filled with the best wide selection of vehicles just for you.
Right at Field User Factory.
7 acres of pre-owned elite inventory makes them the largest deal maker around.
Right at Field User Factory.
So come on down to Nicholsville off US 27 to Vince Drive. Then you've arrived at the new
Right at Field User Factory.
Buy with confidence straight from the factory. Take a virtual tour at
RightAtFieldUserFactory.com.
All right, Mercer's defense has done their job so far, forcing a 4th down and about 9. Ball spotted at the Danville 36-yard line. And Mercer's going to bring Drakeford up short. Mays also back as now Drakeford drops back. Not a very good punt the first time. Good snap.
Pressure,
high kick. And Mays is going to field it at the Mercer 33. Makes one man miss. Cuts it up across the 45 and up or right around the 49-yard line before he's pushed back on a nice return. Titans will have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock here in the first half as they will take over ball at their own 49.
Number 31 for Danville just went down with what appears to be a cramp. I mean, he just dropped like a ton of bricks.
Give the teams a little bit of a chance to go to their respective coaches. As don't forget, is join Dan Yates in the morning with breakfast with the coaches. Where are you at this week?
We're back to our home base, the old bus station, and that will be nice. We did have a good time out at Dairy Queen. It just didn't feel the same, though. It was a little different. Had 2 great kids in that. We had quarterback Thaddeus Mays, and we had Caden Semro, number 56. And what nice young guys these are. I'm telling you, just well-spoken, and, I mean, I can't say enough good things about them. They were just 2 great interviews.
It's at 9 a.m. It's brought to you by Jamie Dunn, Shelter Insurance, Farmers National Bank, 101 Office Solutions, and the Big Deals online stores.
One thing I did learn, the gravy business is serious business at Dairy Queen. Don't get in the way. Don't reach. Yeah.
Also,
you'll draw back a nub.
You can join Joe and Rick on Monday nights from 6 to 7 for the Pizza Hut Pigskin Report live at the Harrodsburg Pizza Hut. They'll have interviews with local coaches from the high school teams and also center coach Andy Fry. It's every Monday night from 6 to 7, broadcast live on 99.5 FM WHBN and streaming live at hometownlive.net.
What about Joe Mathis being in the booth with us tonight?
Yeah. Came over here and got set up, did his weekly high school review, started at 6 o'clock tonight.
He does a great job with that. Here we go, slot left, wing to the right.
Mays gets a good snap, drops, quick throw pass in and out of the hands of Yates. His throw was right there, and there comes a flag in late finally as the young man hit Yates out of bounds. And just probably should have caught that football, but might have turned his head up a little too soon.
I think he did, and there was just a long break between the misplay and then the contact.
He's a great athlete for a sophomore. We're going to see great things out of him the next 2 years. Wow.
15 yards and a Pioneer Pond shot first down.
Yeah, buddy, that was
it's big.
It was a late hit, and unfortunately, Yates' momentum kind of carried him into the sideline, so it might have made it look a little worse than what it was. Takes it all the way down to the Danville 36, 1st and 10.
Slot left, 2 backs in the backfield with Mays. Perry split right.
Mays taking his time here. Gets this. He's going to keep it. Breaks away from one in the backfield. Now comes back this way. Darts straight up the middle. And a nice nifty run takes him down close to the 30.
Wow.
He was in the grasp on the end. He got away. And then came back inside, and I don't know how he slipped through about 3 tackles right there to pick up 5 yards.
Amazing athletic ability.
Clock
Twins to each side.
Clock will go underneath 2 minutes here in the first half.
Yates motions across to create trips to the wide side of the field.
Quick toss, and it's deflected and intercepted. Intercepted by Boffman, and he's going to the far side of the field trying to get behind the blockers up at the 40. Makes one man miss down the sideline and into Mercer territory and pushed out of bounds inside the Titan 40-yard line. So he tried to hit Jackson Perry just on a slant route, and it looked like it was tipped by the Danville up back, and it went over Perry's head right into the cornerback's hands. And that was Boffman, who had the big long touchdown run earlier, and he made a nice run there, but he's going to be marked out of bounds back at the Mercer 46. Danville has no timeouts and 1:36 to play.
And Gary, the guy that tipped that did not reduce when motion went away, and that's what really messed that play up for Mercer County. Splits to each side.
There's a handoff to Brown coming this way on a jet sweep. Cuts it up, gets inside the 45, still fighting as he lunges down close to the 43. Clock down to 1:15 to play. It's going to be 2nd and 6. It was all Mercer early in the first half as they jumped out to a 14-0 lead. Danville's fought back, cut it to 14-7. Handoff straight up the middle, opening, and the ball carrier is down inside the 35. Josh Bixler on the carry that time for the Admirals, gets the first down to the Mercer 31-yard line. And the clock now stops while they move the chains with 54 seconds left.
Pickup of 11.
Twins to each side for the Admirals. Shotgun, one back.
Jacobs to throw, pass deflected, and oh no, it was almost intercepted by Mercer County.
He never saw it. The ball came right. I mean, all he had to do is stick his hands out, and it would have landed right in.
Put a basket out there.
Yep.
Big number 61, McKinney, just couldn't find the ball that time. But a nice job up front by Mercer to make it 2nd down and 10. Clock stops with 35.6 seconds.
Great job by the defense to get those hands up as the quarterback pulls the trigger. Trips right, split left for Danville.
Got to be disciplined here, prevent the big play.
Coverage is rolled over.
Enrique Jones throwing.
Pump and go. He's wide open.
Got a receiver out there. Passes dropped.
Oh, my.
Down inside the 5-yard line, and he was wide open.
I think both defensive backs for Mercer bit on the pump by the quarterback, and they lost a couple of steps, and the Danville receiver was just wide open.
He was so open. I think he just too open.
You know, we talked about these teams being a lot alike. You know, I know these Danville has a lot of young players as well. We both teams have dropped some touchdown passes tonight. But that's just the youth of both football teams.
3rd and 10.
Doubles to each side.
Gutierrez, Jacobs rolls out, throwing on the run, and the pass is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes on the Titans for a late hit on the quarterback. Back at the 35-yard line.
Boy, that's a big yellow flag, Todd.
I think that's a sheet.
It's a tablecloth. Huh? Look at that.
Yeah, that's going to be a 15-yarder. You know, we talked about discipline earlier. That's the 6th penalty in this quarter. You had the one block in the back, and then that penalty right there is another 15-yarder.
Takes it down to the Titans' 16-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, 24 seconds left for the Admirals. Still, they have no timeouts left.
45 yards in penalties this quarter alone.
Got to keep them off the board. Here's your formation. Twins to each side.
Gutierrez Jacobs drops it, picks it up. Now he rolls out to his right, throwing on the run into the end zone. Intercepted. Ashton Drakeford in the end zone, picks it off.
That's a big play right there.
Huge play for the Titans as Gutierrez Jacobs' pass was just a little overthrown, and Drakeford played it perfectly and picked it off. And Mercer will hold Danville from getting on the scoreboard here late in the first half with just 17 seconds left.
Yeah, Mercer doing a good job. They had a guy underneath, and then Drakeford was over top, and the ball was overthrown. He sitting right there waiting on it.
Going to be a real tight formation, victory formation, if you will, just to get out of the half here. Mays will take a knee. I hope he doesn't just take off. He might, I don't know.
Takes the knee,
That's
and that
smart
will
play.
Take us to the halftime, as it was an exciting first half of play here at Alvis Johnson Field. Thompson Service Center scoreboard at halftime. It's Mercer 14, Danville 7. Back in 3 minutes on your hometown radio network.
Joe, it's time for the 19th year of the Pigskin Report. We'll be live at the Harrodsburg Pizza Hut every Monday night.
We'll be talking with all the area high school football coaches of Danville, Boyle, Garrett, Lincoln, and Mercer County, as well as Center College head football coach Andy Fry.
Also reports with Mark Stoops of UK.
It's the Pizza Hut Pigskin Report, live Monday nights from 6 o'clock until 7 from the Harrodsburg Pizza Hut on 99.5 FM WHBN, 103.9 FM WHIR, and HometownLive.net.
Hello, this is Sarah Steele. I'm running for your Mercer County Judge Executive this November. Mercer County needs true leadership that is honest, transparent, and willing to work for our community. We need leadership that is truly vested in Mercer County. I'm ready to serve you. Please remember me this November. Vote Sarah Steele for Mercer County Judge Executive. This ad was paid for by the campaign fund of Sarah Steele.
Big deals. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with big deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
They done did it again. Gave a great deal and made a new friend. Where's this, you say? Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg is the way. With first-class service and a spin of the wheel. For some extra gifts after your new car deal, check out the inventory at ChryslerofLawrenceburg.com and head on down to US 127 to the new Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg. Today is your deal of the day, and Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg is the way.
Joe, it's time for the 19th year of the Pigskin Report. We'll be live at the Harrodsburg Pizza Hut every Monday night.
We'll be talking with all the area high school football coaches of Danville, Boyle, Garrett, Lincoln, and Mercer County, as well as Center College head football coach Andy Fry.
Also reports with Mark Stoops of UK.
It's the Pizza Hut Pigskin Report, live Monday nights from 6 o'clock until 7 from the Harrodsburg Pizza Hut on 99.5 FM WHBN, 103.9 FM WHIR, and hometownlive.net.
All right, and welcome back to Alvis Johnson Field here at halftime. It is your halftime show. It's brought to you by C&T Market on Main Street. Open Mondays through Saturdays, serving breakfast and lunch with soups and sandwiches for lunch with fresh deli meats and steaks. And featuring old-fashioned service and miles of smiles. See Charlie at C&T Market on Main Street in Harrodsburg. Tell him thank you for being a longtime sponsor of the Mercer County Athletics. Did you partake in anything down there this week there, Dan?
Literally, today I have a picture of it that I brought to you guys. I had a chili cheese dog steamed, ate it with a knife and fork like a Frenchman. I'm telling you what, it was delicious.
All right.
I ain't playing.
We can always count on you to give us the report on the culinary down there.
There she is right there. Look at that cheese on that bad boy.
Goodness. All right, Mercer opened the scoring after holding Danville on the opening drive. Got an interception by Thaddeus Mays that set the Titans up in great field position. A couple plays later, Mays got his first touchdown of the night on a 7-yard touchdown run with 9:43 to play in the first quarter. Kokenauer's extra point kick was good, and Mercer was on top 7-0. Titans came back as Danville put together a nice drive on the ground. A couple of big runs by Demarie Brown, but a fumble recovery that set up another Mercer drive, and Mays on a 2-yard fourth down conversion from the Mercer 2 jumped up into the air and extended the ball across the goal line. And Kokenauer's kick put Mercer on top 14-0 with 2:27 to play in the first quarter. Danville came back and finally broke through as they had a fourth and less than a yard at their own 44, and Braden Boffman broke loose on a 56-yard touchdown run. Wiltshire's kick cut the Mercer lead to 14-7 with 7:43. Titans had a couple other opportunities as they got down into Danville territory but could not convert. Last one resulted in an interception, and Danville drove all the way down the field but unfortunately had no timeouts left and ran out of time. Their final pass was picked off by Ashton Drakeford in the end zone, and it's 14-7 Titans here at the half. Todd's got some stats for us, looks like.
Well, for Danville, in the air, they are 5 of 11 passing for 30 yards with 2 interceptions. On the ground, they've run 15 plays for 131 yards. On 26 plays, Danville's total offense, 161 yards. They've had 5 penalties for 40 yards. Mercer's held them to 4 first downs. Their time of possession, 12 minutes and 32 seconds. For Mercer County, passing, we are 4 of 10 for 37 yards. And on the ground, we've run 15 plays for 120 yards. Total offense, 25 plays, 157 yards. Mercer has 7 first downs. However, 6 penalties for 45 yards, all in the second quarter. with 11 minutes and 28 seconds. So time of possession very close there, within almost a minute of each other. Individual stats for the Titans. Pennington has 2 carries for 19 yards. Mays has 8 carries for 94 yards, and Griffith has 5 carries for 7 yards. Mercer's forced 1 turnover on the ground as far as a fumble, and winning the turnover battle right now 3-1 with the 2 interceptions, 1 fumble. PATs, Jace Kokenauer is 2 of 2, and then also is averaging 37 yards per punt right now on 1 punt there in the first quarter.
All right, the Mercer County Band performing on the field. As we'll take a break and we'll come back and continue with our halftime show. Listening to the C&T Market halftime show. It's Mercer 14, Danville 7. Back in 3 minutes on your hometown radio network.
Dunn's Barbecue and Catering, located in Harrodsburg, Kentucky. Here for your affordable catering needs. Ribs, chicken, brisket, as well as our famous pulled pork. All sides homemade. Available for weddings, company picnics, family reunions, or just an old-fashioned pig roast. So call 859-734-3675. That's 859-734-3675. Dunn's Catering and Barbecue. 859-734-3675. I'm Sid Dunn, like Uncle Herb always used to say.
It's not barbecue until it's done.
Hello, this is Sarah Steele. I'm running for your Mercer County Judge Executive this November. Mercer County needs true leadership that is honest, transparent, and willing to work for our community. We need leadership that is truly vested in Mercer County. I'm ready to serve you. Please remember me this November. Vote Sarah Steele for Mercer County Judge Executive. This ad was paid for by the campaign fund of Sarah Steele.
Whitaker Bank is dedicated to providing exceptional banking experiences to our fellow Kentuckians. We live in the communities we serve, and we work diligently to serve the needs of our neighbors. This is Rita McIntyre, head teller and branch manager of the South Branch located at 928 South College Street in Harrodsburg. Stop in and let us put our experience and customer service to work for you. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC.
April Ellis, 101 Business Solutions.
We offer what you need to get your business running. If you need help designing social media posts, we can do that. You need a paper towel dispenser installed, we can do that too. Checks and journals, pens, everything you need to keep your business going each day. That's what we do. You can just give us a call, 734-2726. You can email us at orders@come2101.com. You can reach us through our Facebook page and Twitter and Instagram.
Hi, my name is Scott Mosley, running for Mercer County Judge Executive. I am currently your Mercer County Judge Executive. Some of the projects that we have right now, we've partnered with a great company to roll out our broadband. We've been working hard to maintain the county roads and bridges to keep them safe. It's been a long journey, but fantastic news. We have the Anderson Dean Pool up and running. I would like to thank everybody for your support. Help keep me working for you. Vote Scott Mosley, Mercer County Judge Executive, November 8th.
Paid for by Campaign Fund of Scott Mosley.
It's here. It's new. Filled with the best wide selection of vehicles just for you.
Right at Field User Factory.
7 acres of pre-owned elite inventory makes them the largest deal maker around.
Right at Field User Factory.
So come on down to Nicholsville off US 27 to Vince Drive. Then you've arrived at the new
Right at Field User Factory.
Buy with confidence straight from the factory. Take a virtual tour at
RightAtFieldUserFactory.com.
All right, and welcome back as we're back here at halftime at the C&T Market halftime show. And Mercer County Band with a nice performance out there, Dano.
Absolutely. Just under 50 members in that band, obviously in their dress competition uniforms and so forth. The music was on point, really nice, just a very entertaining show to watch. Very proud of them and their support crew that gets them on and off the field at just a rapid pace.
Those are some dedicated parents as they get out and help the band get their instruments and their.
They call themselves the pit crew.
The pit crew, yep. All that they do a great job as they help them out and get out there. We've got a really good high school football game here. It's Mercer 14, Danville 7. Titans should get the ball to start the second half, Todd.
Yeah, they should. And, just going back to some of the things happened in the first half, they did a really good job early in the game and putting themselves in good position and had some good drives and put the ball in the end zone. They're towards the end of the first half. I think, Dano, it goes back to one of those old coaching phrases that we shot ourselves in the foot. Some of the issues you had with the snaps being low and snaps being high, and even on the ones that were not. After you have some inconsistencies, as a quarterback, you're sitting back there, guessing, is this going to go somewhere? And so it's a level of comfort that probably doesn't exist that you want in that situation, and those are little things that can be fixed, and I'm sure they're doing that right now here at halftime. And I think as long as Mercer can eliminate those things, that the penalties and shoot themselves in the foot, and again going back to the discipline on the defense, tackling, being sure on your tackles, and then preventing the big play, and Mercer sitting in a good position.
And, we saw Mercer play a very good first quarter. A couple of great drives, a couple of big plays, but then there was just a shift. When the penalty thing started to shift, that's when those other breakdowns also started to occur. And like you said, Todd, as a quarterback, there's one thing that you want to be sure of on each and every play, and that the snap is there, because you're looking at things, you're checking personnel, and everything needs to be just right. But those are little things that'll be fixed, and I grant that they'll be fixed right in front of us here in the third and fourth quarters.
So just down the road, Bull County and Henderson are playing, and Henderson, as I mentioned earlier, returned a 51-yard touchdown punt return to go up 6-0 at the end of the first quarter. Henderson led 6-0. They were negative 23 yards offensively.
Wow.
And Bull County was limited to 36. However, with 10:02 to go in the second, Bull County scored and is now up 7-6. So it sounds like a pretty good ball game going on just down the road as well.
We've got several. We've got Great Crossing at East Jessamine tonight. Christian Academy of Louisville at Lexington Christian. I'll bet that's a great ball game. Bell County at Lincoln County. Somerset at Paintsville. Greene County at Taylor County. Harrison County at West Jessamine. Garrett County at Western Hills. Tates Creek at Woodford County.
It's hard to believe it's already week 4 of the high school football season. Next week, after next week, we'll be halfway through.
It's crazy. It's crazy how fast it goes.
All right, well, Titans and the Admirals come back out to get loosened up here as it is 14-7 Titans. And let's take our final break. We'll send it back to the studio. Let's come back in 2 minutes on your hometown radio network.
What benefits do you get from working at McDonald's? Well, you probably guessed you get free meals and snacks during your work shifts. But listen to this. Weekly pay, paid time off, a matching 401k beginning in 2023, tuition assistance, manager bonuses, yearly raises, sign-on bonuses, and dental, vision, and health insurance. McDonald's of Danville and Harrodsburg. Apply right now in person or online at mcdonalds.com. Locally owned, locally operated, and staffed by local people with great benefits. McDonald's of Danville and Harrodsburg.
My name is Chase Harrington, and I'm from Nicholsville, Kentucky. I've been singing for about 7 years. When I got into performance, I came to Studio G. I've been learning how to look good on stage, how to bring out my voice more in the songs that I sing, how to get confidence. I hear an immense difference in my voice compared to when I started coming here.
Studio G is the performing arts place. To learn more, call 859-734-4394. Studio G. The G stands for growth.
Throughout its history, Hitachi Astemo Americas has been synonymous with safety, quality, growth, and continuous improvement. Adhering to these core values has enabled us to succeed as an innovative supplier of world-class products to the global automotive market. With nearly 2,000 employees in Central Kentucky, we are dedicated to exceeding the expectations of our customers. Find out more about our opportunities at careers.hitachi.com. That's careers.hitachi.com. Hitachi Astemo Americas is an equal opportunity employer.
This is Jason Tyler, loan officer at Whitaker Bank in Harrodsburg. Communication is key. That has always been my motto. Communicating with my customers, finding the best rate, and keeping my customer informed during the entire loan process is something that you can count on. Call me today at 859-734-3316 and let Whitaker Bank help you with your lending needs. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back here to Alvis Johnson Field, wrapping up our halftime show, brought to you by C&T Market. And it is Mercer on top, 14-7 over Danville here at the half. Gentlemen, what do you look for in the second half here?
Honestly, I think if Mercer polished up the little bitty tiny things that they had go wrong in the first half, use your word of discipline and stay away from those mental mistakes which create penalties and turnovers, I feel very comfortable at this point. But they've got to own the football. They got to move the chains. Danville's not really hurt them defensively yet. They just haven't. As you said earlier, Todd, both teams at some point have shot themselves in the foot. But I'd like to see Mercer, establish the run game and then come back. And we've seen a couple of great passes to the single receiver side. And I think that's there anytime they want to take it tonight against this quarters defense in the back of the Admirals secondary there.
Yeah, I agree. And, I'm just going to go back to that one single thing. Mercer's got to be disciplined in every aspect of the game. They've got to execute those plays. And if they're disciplined, and again, going back to tackling, they get those issues with the snaps and the penalties taken care of, I think Mercer, like I say, is in a good position. I think it's theirs to take home, but it's going to take that step.
I think that was your word this at the beginning of the game, wasn't it? Discipline.
Discipline.
Yeah,
yes,
that
it
was your word. Yeah. But I think you're exactly right, and Mercer had some very nice drives. Kind of went for it a couple times on first down, and kind of got a little bit into some 2nd and 10 and 3rd and 10, and then I think that one play down here where we had it 4th and 1 and got the procedure penalty called on us and took us out of it there, and it's kind of really hurt a little bit. But Titans are going to get the ball here to start the second half as Wiltshire is ready to kick off for Danville. Low line drive kick, and it's going to be fielded by Mercer up at the 25. Out across the 30, 35, straight up the middle, and he crosses the 40 to the 41. And
that young man's not afraid of anything, is he? That's number 17 for Mercer County, Andrew Shepperson.
Well, you're correct.
Get him, wild man.
He's played a nice game here so far tonight, and gives Mercer a nice field position to start. Titans leading 14-7 as we start the third quarter.
Slot right, split left.
Mays will fake the handoff to Griffith.
Nice.
He keeps it. Now he has to step up into the hole, and a short gain here as he crosses the 41, maybe to the 42. Looked like it might have been more of an opening there, but nice job by the Danville defense to close it up.
Mercer's got to stay on those blocks.
Penalty, but I saw the clock stopped, and it was a face mask penalty, so. It's like a 5-yarder.
Yep, marks it out to the 47, so 2nd down and 4.
That is doing a really good job with that ball fake, and everybody from Danville bit, but then they were able to get on the edge.
We're going to be an empty formation this time. Tight bunch set to the right, slot to the weak side. Motion across.
Mays looking, throwing.
Nice.
Down over the middle. Got Griffith. In
my
and out
gosh.
of his hands. Down at the 25. Incomplete as he got behind the defender.
You talked about the one play that Danville had down here. He was wide open, and Griffith was the same. And it just nice ball. I've been waiting for that ball over the middle like that. And Thaddeus threw a nice one up there, and it just squirted right out of the hands of Griffith. Right, that's a heartbreaker.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 4. Ball at the Titan 47.
Slot left, split right. Second and short.
Mays, quick up the middle. Breaks out of a tackle, still going.
Goodness.
Breaks away once again and gets through the Danville defense inside the 40 to the 39.
He reminds me of one of those guys that's been sprayed down with WD-40 or silicone or something like that. He's just slippery, and you can't just put a hand on him. You've got to wrap him up.
Pickup of 13.
That's huge.
Another Pioneer punch-out first down.
Big run by Thaddeus Mays to get it into Danville territory inside the 40.
Slot right, split left.
Mays will hand to Pennington, going around the left side, turns it up with a burst of speed. Flag comes in from the backfield, and he's going to be stopped down around the 36.
Mead Tractor in Danville is your local John Deere dealer. Get down to earth with farm and home equipment. Located on 1401 Minor Road, just off Lebanon Road in Danville. Mead Tractor is a proud booster of Titan football.
Got a block in the back on the Titans.
See, there we go. That hurts.
Yep.
Good run on first down by Pennington, and it's going to be taken all the way back into Mercer territory at the 49. And to get the first down, they've got to get just inside the 30. So
bunch right, split left.
Mays drops, looking, and throws it over the middle. Pass is going to be ruled incomplete, intended for Drakeford. While I was watching Perry here as he made a couple of moves and got again behind the Danville cornerback.
Doing a good job of sniffing that one out.
Big Deals online store is now open. Save money on gift certificates to local businesses. Check out the discounts at our website, hometownlive.net. Big Deals online store. Trips right, split left. Shotgun one back.
Mays throwing, lobs it up deep down the far sideline and in and out of the hands of Drakeford, incomplete down at the 15. Tell you, whatever you was talking about, Mays having some stuff on him that was making him hard to tackle. They might have been touching him because he's got on their gloves. They're having a hard time catching. Another good thrown ball by Thaddeus Mays, incomplete. It's 3rd and 20.
You know, and it's not humid tonight. 2-by-2 for the Titans. Shotgun one back.
Mays drops. Pressure coming off the backside. He's got some time. Now he runs around, looking, throws. Too high for Pennington, incomplete.
Dr. Jennifer Nichols and her staff want to see the stands filled at all the Titans games this year. For your next dental exam, call Dr. Nichols' office at 859-734-5111, located at 756 North College Street next to Pioneer Pawn in Harrodsburg. I don't think I've ever seen this many touched balls, catchable balls drop before.
All right, Kokenauer on for Mercer to punt. Good snap, no pressure. Gets away a nice low kick. It's going to hit and take a big Mercer bounce. Brown comes up and fields it on the hop dangerously, but he breaks a couple Mercer tackles before he steps out of bounds around the 25.
That was dangerous, Coach.
Yes, it was.
You know, Kokenauer's punts always seem to take a hard forward bounce, and that one did so as well, but Demarie Brown come up and fielded it and got a little bit of yardage there. Danville will start at their own 25. Titans 14, Admirals 7, 9:40 to play. Thompson Service Center scoreboard in your third quarter.
Mercer starting off on a good couple of plays there to begin with, and just, again, Dan shot themselves in the foot.
Double split, double wing.
Toss to Brown, going around
Wrap
the
up.
right. He breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, crosses the 30, and he's out close to the 35.
Had him in the backfield. Yep. And just did not wrap up, and then, again, breaks 2 and 3 tackles to pick up an extra 2 to 3 yards there at the end of the run.
Best of the Titans this season from Brandon's Barbershop, located at 1401 West Broadway Street in Harrodsburg. Give Brandon a call at 859-325-6502.
He's not going to go down easy.
Double split, double wing, counter.
Give it to number 21, Bixler on the carry. Crosses the 40 out to the 42. Josh Bixler, the junior, and he gets the first down out to the Danville 42.
This is the same counter play that hurt Mercer County in the second quarter.
All right. Admirals with 2 good plays. Mercer has to take a timeout here because of a player coming on late. And Titans will take a timeout. Mercer 14, Danville 7, 8:45 to play third quarter on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard. Back in 30 seconds on your hometown radio network.
Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto center providing a wide range of tire and auto care services. They provide customers with tires of all brands and sizes. Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive can accommodate vehicles from small cars to dually trucks. They offer a lot of auto maintenance services, including brakes, front-end work, alignments, engine repairs, computer diagnostics, tune-ups, oil changes, and so much more. North College Street next to Napa. Give them a call, 734-4563, 734-4563 for Harrodsburg Tire.
All right, back to action here. 1st and 10 for the Admirals.
2 receivers to each side of the formation for Danville.
And the quarterback's just going to keep it straight up the middle. Runs right into a Mercer pile up around the 45. As he will pick up about 3 there. Well, let's call it 2, so it's going to be 2nd and 8. Don't forget, after the ball game tonight, we'll have our 4 weekly awards we give out. Stay tuned for those during our wrap-up report. Handoff coming this side.
Come on, bring him down.
Come on. And he has break 3 tackles in the backfield to finally get out to the 47-yard line. Wow.
Again, had him 2 to 3 yards deep in the end zone, or in the backfield, and just they're not wrapping up.
Nope.
Tonight's Mercer broadcast presented by Custom Promotional Products, home for your Titans attire, and this is a big 3rd down and about 5.
Big play. Trips. Nope. Doubles. Two receivers to each side. Arc motion.
Gutierrez Jacobs rolls out, looking long, looking. Now he's got pressure coming. He throws, and it's incomplete. Pass intended for number 8, Boffman.
Danville, their remaining schedule, they'll return home next week to play Atherton. Then they'll travel to Bullitt East on September 30th. Then they'll face Somerset at home on October 7th. Washington County away the following week. Lexington Christian at home the following week. And their final regular season game will be Whitley County away.
Tell you what, nice job by the Mercer defense there. After that timeout, they were able to hold, and Danville forced a punt. Line of scrimmage, the Admiral 47. Gets away a low kick, and it is going to hit.
Field it.
And Mays waiting, picks it up, makes one man miss. Now he's got it at the 15.
Oh,
and he's wrapped up from
collar.
behind.
That's got to be a horse collar.
I don't see any flags thrown.
Wow. That is amazing.
Completely spun him around after grabbing him. It looked like at the back of the helmet area there.
Wow.
Stopped him, and they're going to spot the ball around the 18, looks like.
Need to get rid of stuff? Then call the swap shop on WHBN and sell it or trade it. Call 859-734-4321 to list your items for sale. The swap shop, weekdays, 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. on WHBN AM 1420 and 99.5 FM. Slot left, split right.
Mays looking. Now he's looking to roll out, and he's trying to run. Coming back to this side of the field and runs right in to a lineman. It's going to be dropped for a loss back around the 17.
Got a full moon horizon over here, Todd.
Okay, we're going to second down.
Saw it poking through the trees earlier.
Beautiful evening.
6:40 to play, third quarter on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. It's Mercer 14, Danville 7. Titans facing a 2nd and 11.
Need a big play here. 2-by-2 staggered. Shotgun one back. Motion across.
High snap, handoff Griffith up the middle, breaks one tackle, kicks it out. Across the 20, cuts back across the 25, and a nice run out to the 27-yard line.
Those are good yards by 22, Denham Griffith.
27-yard line.
Mercer County PBA, Jessica Elliott and her staff, Beth, Missy, Faith, and Georgia, wish the best for the Titan football program this season.
Pickup of 10, Mercer facing a 3rd and 1 here, a long one.
Big play here to try to keep this drive going.
Is. Look at the gap just to the right of the center there. Zip motion.
Mays, he's going to keep it running straight ahead. He's hitting the backfield and slowed down, and then Danville converges on him and drops him for a loss back to the 27-yard line.
No auction is too large or too small for RM McGinnis Real Estate and Auction Professionals. Located at 219 South Main Street in Harrodsburg, RM McGinnis Real Estate and Auction Professionals are proud supporters of the Mercer County Football Titans.
Mercer going to go for it here.
Oh, my.
Big play call here.
Big
Fourth
call
down,
here.
and looks like a long one. And
slot left, split right.
Mays. Hands off to Griffith, cutting, breaks the tackle, and lunges forward out over the 30 to the 31, and a big Pioneer Pawn Shop first down.
That's a gutsy call right there.
Well, let's do that on 3rd and 1 next time.
Whoa, really? All right, here we go. Twins to each side.
Mays drops. Looking, has a lot of time. Rolls out to his left. Now he's going to turn and run. Breaks a tackle, crosses through one at the 30. Breaks to the far sideline, out over the 35 and 40, and pushed out of bounds. And flags come in late here.
I think he was pushed after he was out of bounds. So pickup of 12 on the play. I think we're going to get that is a Pioneer Pawn Shop first down, but I think we're going to get an extra 15 on the end of that one.
Here's what amazes me about Thaddeus Mays. Not only his running ability, but did you see his head on a swivel? He scanned both receivers to the right. He had a vertical and he had a dig route. Both of them were covered. He redirects himself, goes over, and starts to scan before he puts himself in that arc to get off around the end. He's going through and progressing those pass routes in those reads.
Personal foul against the Admirals, and that is a tack on another 15.
Well, it's a huge play right there, Dan, as you talked about him getting out of trouble, picking up the first down, and then also the 15 added on to it, takes it down to the Admiral 42.
Twins right, split left. Yates in at the blocking back position there. Got two receivers flopping this time. One coming out.
All right, here we go, 4:30 to play, third quarter. Mays hands to Drakeford, cuts it up the middle and gets down inside the 40, all the way down to the 36.
I believe that was Griffith.
Griffith, I'm sorry, yes.
Yeah, Drakeford came off the field. Yes. Pick up a 5 on that one. Nice first down play. Good hard run by Griffith.
Sure was.
I like that pistol set with that right wing back sitting right there in close, and Mercer starting to capitalize on it.
Jackson Perry is split to the right, slot left. Yates in as the up back.
Hands off to Griffith again, up the middle, cuts it underneath the 35, maybe to the 33. Short gain there. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, that snap is still coming in high.
Well, that one was a little bit off to the side of it. And so.
But you get it within 3 feet of Mays, he's going to grab it.
Looks like 3rd and about 3, maybe 4.
Perry and Weldon in the slot over here to the right. One split receiver to the backside.
High snap again, Mays, and he's pressured. And he dropped the ball, and he fell back on it, back inside the 40 at the 39.
Woo, 4th down.
Again, another high snap.
Yeah, it's just really creating problems for the rhythm of the offense right now. There's been a couple times he's had to reach up high, get it, and by the time he pulls it down, Griffith has almost ran past him. So Titans have it 4th and about 8 from the Admiral 39, going for it here. Danville thinks they're going to punt. Wow. As Mercer has to burn another timeout. Titans leading 14-7, 2:27 to play, 3rd quarter. And we'll be back in 30 seconds on the Hometown Radio Network.
Joe, it's time for the 19th year of the Pigskin Report. We'll be live at the Harrodsburg Pizza Hut every Monday night.
We'll be talking with all the area high school football coaches of Danville, Boyle, Garrett, Lincoln, and Mercer County, as well as Center College head football coach Andy Fry.
Also reports with Mark Stoops of UK.
It's the Pizza Hut Pigskin Report, live Monday nights from 6 o'clock until 7 from the Harrodsburg Pizza Hut on 99.5 FM WHBN, 103.9 FM WHIR, and hometownlive.net.
All right, as we are now back, and it will be, again, 4th down and 8. Mercer going forward here.
2 receivers to each side for the Titans.
Mays waiting on the snap, high snap, pulls it down. Got some time, Knight looks to run, sidesteps one, but is going to be stopped outside of the 40 for a gain of about a yard. Well, no, actually no gain, and Danville will take over.
Oh, my. At this point, Danville's getting enough pressure that Mercer's going to have to pull one of those guys off those deeper routes and have something underneath for Mays to look at before he has to take off.
So a couple of scores around the state. Bull County is now up 14-6 at halftime. Corbin's up on Pulaski County at halftime, 10-0. Cal is up on LCA, 21-14. Woodford up 48-0 on Tates Creek, and Ballard 13-0 on Franklin.
Here's Brown out of the Wildcat for Danville, making a couple players miss, crosses a 45 and gets it out to the midfield stripe. And that's where he runs into a big wall of Titans, and Danville trying to push, but it's going to be stopped right there after a gain of almost 10.
Go Titans from your friends at Monticello Banking Company, the bank that means competitive loans, deposit rates, and a wide variety of financial services. You expect quality, we're here to see that you get it. Monticello Bank is located at 113 Smoky Way in Danville.
Clock inside of 2 minutes to play the 3rd quarter. Mercer still leading 14-7. Here's a handoff to Bixler over the right side, breaks through, and Mercer wraps him up after he gets down to the 46 and picks up the Admiral, 1st down.
Jackson Perry on the stop that time. Darren, Matt, and Chris at the barbershop offer the greatest hairstyles for men and children. You don't have to make an appointment. Just walk on in. The barbershop is located at 501 North College Street in the Minute March Plaza in Harrodsburg. Good luck, Titans, from Darren, Matt, and Chris.
Handoff coming this way. Bixler cuts it back up the middle. Mercer with a lot better job that time, stacking it up down at the 43. Short gain on the play, 2nd down. As Danville will have it 2nd and 8, clock underneath a minute to play, 3rd quarter. Admirals come up to the line of scrimmage.
Unbalanced right, wishbone. Toss
to Brown to the right side, cuts it inside. Now he tries to break out, and Mercer with a nice job coming from the backside to pull him down at the 40.
Mercer doing a really good job of sealing that edge and forcing him back in. Had to play. He was able to break free, but thankfully somebody was able to grab his foot and hang on there. That was probably close to a touchdown saving tackle right there, because there was nobody out here on the edge.
That was number 15, Miles Haygood, on the play, and it will bring up a 3rd and about 5. And we're going to let the quarter wind out. Neither team able to get on the scoreboard here in the 3rd. So your 3rd quarter score, Thompson Service Center scoreboard, Mercer 14, Danville 7. Back in 1 minute on your hometown radio network.
Hi, my name is Scott Mosley, running for Mercer County Judge Executive. I am currently your Mercer County Judge Executive. Some of the projects that we have right now, we've partnered with a great company to roll out our broadband. We've been working hard to maintain the county roads and bridges to keep them safe. It's been a long journey, but fantastic news. We have the Anderson Dean Pool up and running. I would like to thank everybody for your support. Help keep me working for you. Vote Scott Mosley, Mercer County Judge Executive, November 8th.
Paid for by Campaign Fund of Scott Mosley.
Joe, it's time for the 19th year of the Pigskin Report. We'll be live at the Harrodsburg Pizza Hut every Monday night.
We'll be talking with all the area high school football coaches of Danville, Boyle, Garrett, Lincoln, and Mercer County, as well as Center College head football coach Andy Fry.
Also reports with Mark Stoops of UK.
It's the Pizza Hut Pigskin Report, live Monday nights from 6 o'clock until 7 from the Harrodsburg Pizza Hut on 99.5 FM WHBN, 103.9 FM WHIR, and hometownlive.net.
Here we go. Gutierrez Jacobs hands off to Boffman over the left side. He's got the first down, breaks a couple of tackles. Ball's out, and let's see, Danville may have recovered. This ball is down at the 30-yard line, and they're going to say it's still Admiral ball, and that is a first down on a big run by number 8, Braden Boffman.
30-yard line, a first down.
Candidate for Mercer County Judge Executive Sarah Steele encourages everyone to attend the Titan games and root for the Mercer County Titans this season. Good luck on your run for a state championship. Unbalanced left, full wishbone.
Toss, Boffman going to the left side, gets behind the blockers, cuts it up, has some room as he gets inside the 25 and all the way down close to the 22. Mercer really having a tough time with that wishbone.
You've got the guy, the corner's coming up and sealing the edge, but the problem you're having there is he's standing straight up and they're getting into his body, and he's going to have to stay low and keep that inside shoulder.
And the Mercer defense has to funnel things down because they're cutting back against the grain. Unbalanced, oh, goodness gracious.
The entire Mercer line seems to have jumped off sides that time, and that'll give them a first down. As a result of the penalty, it takes it down inside the 20. And the Admirals are into the red zone, just underway here in the 4th quarter, looking to put 6 on the board and tie it up with an extra point.
Penalty will put the ball to 17-yard line.
It'll be unbalanced right this time. Wishbone.
Hand off to Brown, cuts it up, and he is picking up 5, 6, 7 yards every time. Gets it down close to the Mercer 11.
The most trusted name in office and home products for over 70 years is Danville Office Equipment. With locations in Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset, DOE is a proud booster of Mercer County football.
Second and 5.
This is just old smash mouth football here, guys. Unbalanced left, full wishbone.
Hand off to Boffman, cuts it up. He was trying to go to the left side, cut it right back up into the center of the field. Gets it inside the 10, maybe to the 8.
Again, Mercer just stepped up that time, did a really good job of filling the taking on the lead blocker.
Yep.
And stymied him right in the hole, but still give up 3 yards.
We got 2 Admirals down on the field here. You haven't given a shout out to some of our #1 fans tonight. Billy Montgomery, who's over there in the tailgate section. And I wonder if Bob Boffman's Blackstone has cooled down after he cooked some kind of fantastic dinner tonight, probably steak.
We're going to have to pay him a visit after the game.
Tell you what, he's getting good on the Blackstone. I've actually seen some pictures, okay?
I'll bring some shrimp.
Hey,
I'm saying.
Bob, call us. We're here. We're mobile.
Like you say, we have two Admirals both down, and might both be dealing with cramps, looks like. Both offensive linemen there. As clock is stopped with 9:47 to play on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard here in the fourth quarter. It's Mercer 14, Danville 7. Danville driving and has it, it's like down at the 7-yard line. It's going to be third and about 2.
Our little fellas playing football down here in the west end zone. We just had a little guy that was doing his Thaddeus Mays imitation. He was running in circles, angles, darting left, right, up, back. That's a great place for those young people to enjoy themselves. If you've had a wreck, tell the tow truck driver to take it to the professionals. Brent and Devin at Caldwell Collision Center at 1215 Lebanon Road in Danville. Caldwell Collision Center says, go Titans.
All right, as we got one gentleman up. That is big number 73 for Danville. And still got one guy down that they're working on.
You know, Todd, let's assume Danville does make it into the end zone. At this point in the game, with right at 9 minutes left, a little over 9 minutes, do they get in that full wishbone attack, unbalanced, and try and go for 2 this early in the game?
I think you go for 1, you tie it up, and then between the mishaps with Mercer and Danville's defense and the things they're doing a little bit. They're doing a pretty good job of coming off the edges and getting some penetration, so creating some issues there. So I think you put it back in your defense's hands. And
here we go, unbalanced right, wishbone.
Jacobs tosses to Boffman, going around the left side. He's got the edge inside the 5, breaks the tackle, and he is going to be into the end zone for a touchdown.
Had him again, right at the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain for 1, and he lowered his shoulder and runs through the first tackle.
Well, Boffman with his second score of the night. It's a 7-yard touchdown run, and they're on for the extra point attempt to try to tie it up. Wiltshire will be the kick here. High snap, and he puts it down. The kick is up, and it is good. Ties the game at 14 with 9:33 to play on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. Back in 1 minute on your hometown radio network.
Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto center providing a wide range of tire and auto care services. They provide customers with tires of all brands and sizes. Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive can accommodate vehicles from small cars to dually trucks. They offer a lot of auto maintenance services, including brakes, front-end work, alignments, engine repairs, computer diagnostics, tune-ups, oil changes, and so much more. North College Street next to Napa. Give them a call, 734-4563, 734-4563 for Harrodsburg Tire.
Danville Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Get your GMC today at Bob Allen GMC. Hi, I'm John Welsh. Experience the all-new 22 GMC Sierra 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 and take advantage of 0% financing available for well-qualified buyers. Bob Allen GMC, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
All right, as Drakeford is going to go back deep. Mays coming off here. We have Weldon and Griffith also back for Mercer. Admirals have just fought back after Mercer got out early, leading 14-0. Danville has come all the way back to tie it up.
Mays coming on the field now, and Drakeford steps off.
We just heard back from Bob Boffman. He says you can come out, all of us can come out anytime to the old Blackstone Grill, and he says, go Titans. He's practicing his French this evening. Huh?
All right, Wiltshire
Here we go.
tees it up. Time for a big return maybe here for Mercer County.
Boom.
Kicks it high, and Mays will come up and bobbles it. Griffith comes back, picks it up at the 9. He's got some room across the 20, 25, still going. Across the 30 and runs into a wall of Admirals. But a nice effort there to return it. And Titans will start about their own 31.
He didn't leave that ball on the ground long, did he? He sucked it up like a Hoover.
That's right. Because if he didn't, he knew Mays would grab it. They're both hungry. They want the ball.
I think this is a big series for both teams. Mercer's offense needs to make something happen. Danville looking to stop and get the ball back to their offense.
All right, 2-by-1 set. Shotgun, 2 backs. Pennington's in the game with Griffith.
Hands off to Pennington, and Danville has 2 to 3 guys about 2 yards deep in the backfield now. And Mercer really struggling to create some space up front. No gain on the play. Actually, a loss of 1. As Titans will come up here for this play with clock now underneath 9 minutes in the ball game. Tied at 14.
Yates and Perry are in the slot to the far side. Drakeford, bottom of our screen.
Mays drops pressure. He steps away from it. Looking, throws, lobs it up. Griffith has the catch over on the far side. Breaks away as he crosses the 50 and is tackled at the Danville 48.
It's one thing to look across a line of scrimmage and scan for the different opportunities with your receivers, but doing it on the run, dodging a 6'4" lineman in the process, and then still being able to look downfield and make a read, that's a pretty nice play right there. But that is Mays. Great reception by number 22, Griffith.
Picked up with 22 on that one.
It's a big Pioneer Pawn Shop first down to keep this drive going. And we got a whistle here.
What's the problem? We're going to have an equipment issue with Griffith. One of his snaps on his helmet.
Blood.
Yeah. Morgan Pennington will go in and replace him on this play. Slot left, split right. Pennington lined up to the right of Thaddeus Mays.
Going to turn and give it to Pennington. He breaks the tackle. Foul coming this way, and Danville with a nice job.
He did go down.
He did not go down, and he kept on his feet. And he picks up an extra 10 yards as they came up and took his feet out from under him. But guys, he landed back on the Danville player.
He sure did.
That was an ESPN highlight.
Yep,
reel right there.
Was able to keep his balance, stood back up, and got it all the way down to the 39.
That is a smart play.
Big time run right there, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 1. But again, he was hit 3 yards deep in the backfield.
Yep. Slot right, split left. Yates in at the power back.
Mays drops, pressure coming up the middle, throwing long down the field to Drakeford, and it is out of bounds. No good. It couldn't make the catch. Pass incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1.
I like the play call, though. That was a nice throw. It's just maybe a stride away.
All right. Stop. The clock is stopped with 7:37 to play here in the ball game. Tied at 14. Titans are into Admiral territory at the 39.
3rd and short. Look for the counter, quarterback keep.
High snap, Mays, he's going to take it himself, go straight ahead, got the first down, and tackled down inside the 35 to the 34. And another big Pioneer Pawn Shop first down.
Comes up a little bit gimpy there.
First down.
A lot of pressure on that young man right now.
Yes, sir. He's had a big night here. Gets it down to the Admiral 34. .7:22 to play on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard.
Tight 2-by-2 formation. Motion across.
High snap, and this
Goodness
one
gracious.
goes way over his head. Pennington goes back, picks it up, and is hit immediately and stopped back around the 49-yard line of Mercer County. And that is a huge loss. 16, 17 yards, looks like.
Go Titans from Patrick Barsotti, District Judge candidate for Mercer and Boyle counties. Good luck, Titans, on your quest for a state title. Go Titans from Patrick Barsotti, District Judge candidate for Boyle and Mercer counties.
Titans have it second down at about
quarter mile.
27.
2-by-2 formation.
Mays drops pressure straight up the middle, and he does an amazing job to get away. Throws on the run, complete to Landon Yates.
Come on, Landon.
Down the sideline, and they're going to see where he pushes him out. Looks like right around the 36. And they got about 15 of that back on just a tremendous effort from Mays to get away with the pressure.
Yeah, they shot the inside linebacker right there just on a fire call. And again, Thaddeus just rolling to his, just peeling off to his right, and or to his left, sorry. And you know, it's a hard throw for that quarterback going to his left, but placed the ball well, and nice pickup.
3rd and 11.
Trips right, split left.
Tosses out to Pennington, catches, going straight forward, down the sideline, and we're going to see where they mark him out at here. They're going to say he stepped out around the 32 maybe, right in front of the Mercer bench, so it's hard to see. Going to pick up about maybe 4, so it's going to be 4th and about 7.
You're exactly right, Gary. 32-yard line.
Titans are going to go for it. 4th down here. They've been going for it on 4th down all season, seems like. Clock at 6:45 to play. Game tied at 14.
2-by-2 set.
Discipline and draw them off sides here.
Quarter coverage by the Admirals.
Mays,
pressure.
Good snap, has time, looking, throw, too high, incomplete, intended for Jackson Perry. Danville will take over on downs.
These are things, though, that are going to become really good for Mercer County. The decisions are there. It's just those little bitty finesse points. That ball was thrown a little bit high. Good read.
All right, Admirals will have it. Nice long drive that they had on their last possession. They've got 6:45 to play. They take over at their own 32.
Unbalanced right, wishbone.
Give it to Brown, and he's hit.
Smother
Number
it.
67 for Mercer County steps up and makes the play. And I believe that's is it 67 or 57?
57.
57. Yes, Kingston Mays. He's had a big night.
Big night.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Mercer showing a little penetration themselves right there.
Here's your formation. Splits to each side for Danville. Wings to each side. Motion across. Counter.
Give it to this side. Bixler makes a couple miss. Shoots through the opening all the way out to the 44-yard line and a 1st down.
Give a shout out to Rebecca, Kelly, and Reagan, who are listening over in Woodford County, Versailles, Kentucky. Faithful listeners to Titan football.
As update from Radio Rick, it's now Bull 17, Henderson 6. First
Unbalanced left. Wishbone.
Jacobs will give off to Boffman, going around the left side, cuts it up. Good job by the Titan defense, stops him for a gain of 1.
To the 46-yard line,
Bach running down to 5:20 to play here in the ball game. Mercer and Danville have a terrific game here tonight. Beautiful Friday night in Central Kentucky. Game tied at 14. Titans defense looking to make a stop here.
Splits to each side.
Handoff Bixler up the middle. Big opening. Slices through the Mercer defense. Gets the first down. Down to the Titan 42. Tell you what, Danville's offensive line really starting to create some space. And the backs are finding the holes. First down at the Mercer 42. Clock down to 4:35.
Unbalanced left.
Toss. Boffman, left side, cuts it in, and Mercer hits him down close to the 38 on the far sideline, and will stop him in bounds.
Let Alan Goldie of Goldie Financial Services help build your financial future. Call Alan at 859-734-4400 or stop by the office located at 116 West Poplar Street in Harrodsburg. Goldie Financial Services, member SIPC. Goldie Financial Services says go Titans go.
Picked up about 3.5 there. It's second down. Low snap. And the ball's on the ground, but Bixler falls back on it at the 39, so he lost about a half yard. Big third down right here.
And it's going to be third.
Deno, we got a listener all the way down in Dallas, Texas. You remember anybody down there?
Jerry Jones.
he may be recruiting right now.
Yeah, Jerry. Hey, Jerry, we could use a little cash up here, okay?
So I'm going to see if I'm going to let you ponder on that one a little bit.
Dallas, Texas.
Yep.
All right, big play here, 3rd and 8.
Trips right, split left.
Gutierrez looks, tosses out, pass caught by Bixler, slices through the Mercer defense, takes a hard hit, and he is down inside the 35 to the 34, short of the first down, so it's going to be 4th down. Wow, somebody from Mercer County really laid a hard hit on him there.
Sure did.
Yeah, they did.
Couldn't see the number. He lost the ball, but he might have been down anyway. But he did recover it there as he hit the ground. Clock underneath 3 minutes. We got a 4th down and about 3. And we got a flag over on the far side. And wait a minute here, Mr. Official, what you call? Got to be, I think it's
sideline. That's the second one. That's going to be a penalty.
That's the gentleman in the first half that was over on this side. They called the sidelines against.
Yeah, they warned both teams in the first half.
They're going to mark it off. There you go.
Sideline infraction, yes, sir. Marks it back 5 yards, and that's huge, as it will take it now back to a 4th down. And Danville will bring the punt team on. Ball back to the 39-yard line. How big of a penalty is that?
That's huge.
Just got a score from Rebecca Tyler over in Versailles. Woodford County, 54-0 over Tate's Creek. Wow.
All right, Mays goes back deep. Clock running, now underneath 2:20 to play.
Gunners to each side for Danville.
And they had movement
that's
there.
false start, yep.
Movement on the right side of the Danville punt line. That's going to move them back 5 more yards.
You know, this is one of those games, if you can't be disciplined, just make a big play. But please make it here in the next 2 minutes and 12 seconds.
Ball now back to the Titan 44, 4th and 13. I think Mays is too deep. And he gets away a short kick, and it'll go out of bounds on the Titan sideline.
Wow.
And it is going to see where the spot's going to come in here. Official walking up. He's going to mark it off right around the 31, looks like.
It's about a 10-yard punt.
Yeah. Mercer's punt returners have been way too deep, I think, all night long. And Go spot it. They're going to spot it at the 31, I believe it is here. Titans will take over, guys. 2:05 to go.
Wow.
This is a drive you need right here.
Yep, they get it inside the
How far were you saying he was kicking field goals?
He hit a 35-yarder. The ball was teed up on the 25-yard line plus the 10 yards in the end zone. And it had some room.
He's good from 40 to 45 distance-wise, and so, you'd
love to see him have the opportunity.
Yeah,
I really would.
It would be nice.
2-by-2 formation for the Titans.
Mercer got to go a ways to get there first. They'll start off at their 31. Mays hands to Griffith. Griffith straight up the middle, breaks a couple of tackles, still going, and he breaks through and tackled out at midfield. Denham Griffith with his best run of the night and gives the Pioneer Pawn Shop all the way out to midfield.
That's a huge
19 on that one.
Huh? I thought they grabbed Griffith's face mask as soon as he received the ball from Mays, but no call on the play.
Clock still running now, down underneath 1:45.
2 receivers to each side for Mercer.
Good snap. Mays has time. Looking. Now he goes to run, and he's swallowed up and stopped for a loss of 1. Back to the Titan 49. Mercer got to hurry up. I think the Titans only have 1 timeout left. 2nd and 11.
Same formation.
And
timeout
Danville. 1:15 to play. We're going to keep it right here. Titans 14, Admirals 14. Coach East was hoping they could get that play off there. I think he might have liked the matchup he might have had. As Mercer has, I do believe, 1 timeout left. Not sure if Danville has 1 or 2. Coaches do any dancing on the sideline back in your day, Dan? All right.
2-by-2 formation. 1:15 on the clock.
Mays drops. Got some time. Looking. A lot of time. And now he is forced out. And they're going to call it an incomplete pass as Danville puts some pressure on him. But his hand might have been moving forward. He had a lot of time to throw that
sure
time. But you know how it's been most of the second half. You're just not sure, because you've had that pressure all night long. You got to think it's coming maybe from some side. So
that's the one time I thought he would take off. You're back there 4 or 5 seconds. Here we go. 2-by-2.
3rd down and 11. Mays drops, looking, throwing long, airing it out, going for Wade Lane, and he had it and dropped it out of bounds, incomplete.
So many of those tonight.
Yes, there has been a few. Mays with another beautifully thrown ball, laid it right in there. And I don't know, guys, here's a big call. It's 4th and 11. You got a minute and 2 to go. I think you got to punt this one away. What could have been with some missed opportunities. Mercer unable to connect and will be forced to punt with 4th and 11. Titans getting somebody on late. Shepperson will be the snapper. Quick snap. And don't think they were ready, so Mercer called a timeout.
That'll be their last one.
I'd like to say thank you to Jim Owens and Beth Owens from Mercer County Farm Bureau Summit Center for purchasing our students' tickets for all home games this year.
Titans here facing 4th and 11 from their own 49. Mercer looking to punt it away. Danville will have the ball with probably less than a minute to play. And then we look at what happens after that. So many could-have-beens and would-have-beens here tonight. Couple for both teams, actually. Stay tuned.
Dano, have you thought of this person in Dallas yet?
No, I've been preoccupied.
I'll give you a hint.
Go ahead.
All right. He wore number 11.
For us? For Dallas? Or
well, he just wore number 11.
Because you're talking about Danny White, if I'm not mistaken, if you're talking about Dallas.
You think they would be listening?
Well, they might. It's always entertaining here. That's one thing we can guarantee anybody that listens, right?
High snap. Kokenauer has to go up and gets it. Gets off a great punt.
Oh, there you go.
And roughing the penalty.
That is not just running into the kicker. That should be a 15-yarder.
And Mercer downs it right there. What a job by Kokenauer just to get the punt off.
Jace
Kokenauer. A personal foul. Yes, sir. That'll be 15 and a first down.
Now there's another flag thrown up here. So here comes a possibility. Are we going to tack them both on?
The 85 pulled his helmet off for Danville, and that's an immediate flag right there.
So we may be looking at 2 penalties added on here.
I'm telling you what, Kokenauer, unbelievable job. Unbelievable job on that play.
Using those goalkeeping skills right there, gentlemen.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker is the first one.
Sportsmanlike, another 15-yarder.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Todd, you got 52 seconds. You try to get one play up the gut, keep the ball in the middle of the field so Kokenauer can come on for the winning field goal.
I think you go for you got to go for it at least once or twice here for the end zone. And again, don't take a sack. You don't want to take a sack.
We're out of timeouts, though.
Right, you don't take a sack.
Right.
You throw the ball away.
That's a lot for a high school team to do in 52.3 seconds.
Wow, this penalty is going to be marked all the way down to the Admiral 21. And that is the biggest Pioneer Pawn Shop first down of the night for the Titans. No timeouts, 52 seconds.
What a ball game. Tight 2-by-2 staggered set for the Titans. Griffiths in the backfield with Mays and shotgun.
2 officials conferring over here. See if they've got the spot correct. All right.
What a ball game.
We are ready to go. 1st and 10, Mercer.
Danville still in quarters coverage.
Weldon goes in motion. Good snap to Mays. Looking, throwing to the corner, and there might have been a lot of contact out there, and there comes a flag. He was trying to hit Jackson Perry going towards the pylon.
That's a legitimate call right there, and it couldn't happen at a better time.
Excuse me, it was intended for Landon Yates, number 18.
That's one of the reasons that you always throw to the cones like that. You throw it to the outside. It's a safe ball. It's going to be hard to be picked, and hopefully the DB is going to come over the top. And
ball's moved down to just outside the 10. I believe it may be kissing the line.
So it's got to be 2nd down. Well, no, it's going to be 1st and 1, right? 1st and about a yard.
Yep.
And now we got another flag over on the Danville sideline, thrown by that side judge.
There's a flag on the far side of the field.
It's got to be another sideline. That or a personal foul or unsportsmanlike on the coaching staff.
I'm not so sure I wouldn't put it in the hands of Kokenauer right now. I know there's 46 seconds, but let's keep it safe up the middle. Griffith, Mays.
5-yard penalty marks off, takes it down to about right around the 6. Mercer has it 1st and goal.
Error-free football right here. You have to be error-free on offense.
Protected as well. Double skin it. Mays drops, looking, throwing for Yates, and incomplete deep in the end zone. 44.8 seconds to play.
You'd think they would threaten the middle at least one time, maybe on that play.
I was thinking that on that right. Last play, when you made your comment about staying in quarters, that was wide open last time, and I think it could be a dagger.
Yeah. Quarters work better right now in a short yardage situation. It plays to the advantage of the defense. But let's see what happens here. We've got a shotgun 2-back. That's Yates as the power back in front of Morgan. Pennington.
Snap. Mate's going to take it straight up the middle. Breaks a tackle. And he's in.
Touchdown,
Titans.
There you go, babe.
There is a flag back here outside the 7-yard line. And, oh, goodness, it is a dreaded holding penalty on Mercer County.
Surely not.
Wow. Goodness.
Oh, my.
Nullifies the touchdown, and they're going to mark it off outside the 15. Right around the 16-yard line looks like where it's going to be, but just 38.5 seconds.
Dan, I think you're probably a little bit better situation now for that middle route we were talking about.
Sure enough.
Second down and goal for Mercer from the Danville 16.
You do have a middle linebacker dropping off into coverage, though. Pressure
Yates
off the right side.
Out to the right, looking. Hey, got to get rid of it, and it just throws it away. Pass incomplete will stop the clock with 29.8 and third down.
We still got plenty of time.
All right, Dano, he wore number 11 for us. And he played for both of us in 2010.
Bad clunch? No, he wore 14.
All right, Mercer coming in here with a play.
All right, here we go.
Third down, ball at the Danville 16.
Slot right, split left.
Mays with the snap. He's going to run it, gets behind the line, cuts it up inside the 10, and he's still on his feet, pushing back, but they're going to, forward progress is going to stop at the 10. Mercer got to be lining up and get the field goal in here. Clock down to 15 seconds.
That was third down. You can't stop.
You got to get the kicker on. It's fourth down.
Fourth down.
And Mercer's going to have to go for it. 5 seconds. Oh, my goodness.
So they got a false start, but the clock will start on the whistle here. You've got to have your field goal team on.
And
you got to be prepared for these situations right here.
All right. Titans are going to come on here with just 4 seconds to go. Mays will be your holder. The spot looks like it's going to be around the 22.
I'm totally confident in this kick right here.
Wilson is your kicker.
Then we're going to take a timeout. That's huge for Mercer.
Wow. Admirals will burn their final timeout here. There's been a lot of stuff happened here in the last 2 minutes of this ball game. Mercer has it, and we thought had the go-ahead touchdown. Rick just sends me a text. It's now 17-17. Bull and Henderson County tied up. Exciting games going on in both places.
Yeah, that was a 17-9 game, so Henderson must have scored and went for 2.
As teams get their instructions.
4 seconds on the clock.
Ball is going to get spotted at the, 22, Todd? Looks like it's going to be a 32-yarder.
32-yarder.
That is Kokenauer.
All right, Titans are out there ready to go. Admirals coming back out, and the officials are all huddled up once again. Now Mercer's coaching staff going out trying to get some
They can't go out that far. They cannot go out that far.
Well, Danville's coach was just out there at the beach.
Well, he's got 3 sideline warnings. We don't need to pick one up right now.
I'm just wondering if they're trying to determine if whether or not the clock was supposed to be run out.
You might very well be right.
After that last penalty on Mercer.
You know, I don't know that has high school adopted that rule?
Well, that's a good question.
I don't think they have.
All right, so the officials are getting together out there trying to decide something here. We're tied at 14. Clock, Thompson Service Center scoreboard is showing 4 seconds left. And Gavin Wilson is hoping he gets an opportunity here to try and kick Mercer County into the victory. All right, so they're going to keep it as it is. And here we go. We got one play.
So Gavin Wilson will be on the field.
All right, Titans line it up. Mays is going to spot it. 32-yard field goal attempt to win it. Good snap. Kick is up.
Yes! Get in
and
there!
the
Get
kick
in there!
is
Good!
Titans win it. Final score on your Mercer County 17, Danville 14. Back in 3 minutes on your hometown radio network.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
What benefits do you get from working at McDonald's? Well, you probably guessed you get free meals and snacks during your work shifts. But listen to this. Weekly pay, paid time off, a matching 401k beginning in 2023, tuition assistance, manager bonuses, yearly raises, sign-on bonuses, and dental, vision, and health insurance. McDonald's of Danville and Harrodsburg. Apply right now in person or online at mcdonalds.com. Locally owned, locally operated, and staffed by local people with great benefits. McDonald's of Danville and Harrodsburg.
They done did it again. Gave a great deal and made a new friend. Where's this, you say? Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg is the way. With first-class service and a spin of the wheel. For some extra gifts after your new car deal, check out the inventory at ChryslerofLawrenceburg.com and head on down to US 127 to the new Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg. Today is your deal of the day, and Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg is the way.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
Get the top price for your livestock. Take them to the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, where they have drop-off hours to fit the busy farmer's needs. Selling your livestock a profitable and a pleasant experience. Save the hassle of a long haul. Sell your livestock at the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, 277 Courtier Road in Stanford. Call Bluegrass South Livestock Market at 606-365-0665. Bluegrass South Livestock Market in Stanford.
Papa John's has the best tasting pizza in town, best variety, and best prices. Choose from great Papa John pizzas like The Works, The Meats, Spicy Italian, Garden Fresh, Tuscan 6 Cheese, Spinach Alfredo, Barbecue Chicken and Bacon, and Hawaiian Barbecue Chicken. In Danville, call 236-9999, and in Harrodsburg, call 734-3434. You can pay more for a pizza, but you can't get better. Wouldn't a piping hot Papa John's pizza taste good right now? Papa John's in Danville and Harrodsburg.
All right, welcome back to a jubilant Alvis Johnson Field, as after the handshake line, the Titan students stormed out onto the field to greet the team as they made their huddle, and a huge celebration for Mercer County after pulling off the 17-14 victory over Danville. Let's recap the scoring here in the second half. It was 14-7 Mercer at the half. Titans had the opening possession, couldn't do anything with it in the third quarter. Danville, there was actually no score in the third quarter. Danville got the ball and went down, and Braden Boffman had his second touchdown of the night, a 7-yard run. Wilcher's kick tied it at 14. That was with 9:33 to play. Both teams had a couple of possessions after that, got down into the other team's territory, but was never able to move farther. Both teams had some penalties, Todd, that kind of creeped in there on those drives and stopped them, so to speak. Mercer got it back after Danville had an untimely penalty to put them in 4th and long. Titans got it back after a punt. Big run by Denham Griffith to keep that drive going as he got it all the way out to the 50-yard line, picking up 19 yards. And then Mercer on a punt, and Jace Kokenauer made a tremendous save on a snap that was sailing over his head. Got the ball down, got it off, and Danville roughed the punter. Personal foul. One of their players took a helmet off in kind of, I guess, protest of that call. They got another personal foul tacked onto that. Titans had it down inside the red zone, ran a couple of plays. We thought Mays had scored on a touchdown, but Titans were called for holding, and eventually it all ended up being a Gavin Wilson 32-yard field goal to win it for the Titans, 17-14. Todd's got our stats.
Yeah, you go back to the comment about the penalties, and 190 yards in penalties tonight, and 70 yards on 9 penalties for Mercer County, but then 13 penalties for 120 for Danville. And you look at the stats just overall, I think less than 14 yards difference in total offense. 7 in plays. You had 4 difference in first downs and difference, and then time of possession. It was right at a minute difference. Finishes the game with a minute difference in 2 seconds. It's just an evenly matched game, and it showed that on the scoreboard as well. But the stats on the game tonight. Danville was 6 of 13 in their passing game. They had 2 interceptions. While they on the ground, they ran the ball 34 times for 233 yards. Danville had 47 plays and gained 269 yards for their total offense. Time of possession, 24 minutes, 29 seconds. And again, 10 first downs for Danville, and then 13 penalties for 120 yards. Mercer was 7 of 22 passing for 78 yards, and then had 32 carries for 177 yards. 54 plays, total offense, 255 yards. Again, 9 penalties for 70 yards, 14 first downs for Mercer County, and time of possession, 23 minutes and 31 seconds. Individual stats for the Titans. Pennington had 4 carries for 27 yards. Mays had 17 carries for 120 yards, and Griffith had 10 carries for 47 yards. Kokenauer was 2 of 2 on his PATs, and then going back to that punt, Gary, you mentioned just the athleticism, and again, that played right into his skill set, because he's a goalkeeper on the soccer field and has been ever since he was little. And so he was able to use those hands and then come down quickly and get it off, get the penalty, and then his teammate Gavin Wilson, again, 1 for 1 on his field goal. It's been a couple of years since we had a game-winning field goal. To go back to Cal, and we had two against them several years ago. But Kokenauer had 2 punts for an average of 38 yards. There were 3 turnovers for Danville, 1 fumble and 2 interceptions, and Mercer had the 1 interception. That's your stats.
Well, going back to that field goal, I know Dan mentioned pregame Titans were kicking them from 35 yards. That one went in the books as a 32-yarder, but it was probably good from 45.
Oh, yeah, it had plenty of distance. And, both those guys have a strong leg. And, it's just, that's a tough situation, right? And I think Wilson's been on the field 1 time to attempt a field goal. That was against LCA. And that one didn't turn out well. So you learn from mistakes. You learn from the things that needed to happen on the special teams in general up front, and they put one together right there, and sealed it up. It was nice.
Well, those two gentlemen that we're talking about, those two kickers, they were the one consistent thing in our play here tonight.
Yes.
I mean, it was back and forth, mistakes, penalties, and so forth. But special teams is 1/3 of the game, and 1/3 of the game was won by the special teams tonight.
Absolutely.
Yep, most definitely. All right, well, it's time for our weekly awards, post-game awards here. And first up tonight is the Titan Play of the Game, and it's courtesy of Custom Promotional Products in Harrodsburg, home for your Titan attire.
Play of the games, we're going to go all the way back to the first quarter when Thaddeus Mays leaped from 2 yards out to get I believe it was their second touchdown, correct?
Yes, you're correct. Yep.
And so that was a huge play for them, and again went up 14-0 right after that. So that's your play of the game.
All right, next up is the CC Auto Parts and Service Titan Player of the Game, brought to you by CC Auto Parts and Service. Get your car to perform like the Titan Player of the Game. And tonight, the CC Auto Parts and Service Titan Player of the Game is.
Is there any question about this? An incredible dual threat quarterback who just has some phenomenal moves, but more importantly, I'm so impressed with his vision downfield, making the right reads, progressing through the reads in 4 receiver routes, and Thaddeus Mays, number 1, obvious player of the game this evening versus Danville.
You look at those stats, you got 17 carries for 120 yards. You got 78 yards passing. You go back to, I think, the 21-yard pickup on the kickoff return, and then another one on a punt return. So he had over 200 yards total yardage tonight for special teams.
We had 5 passes in the hands of receivers.
Absolutely, yes.
You catch those 5 balls, you probably add 150 yards to the passing stats.
Oh, guarantee it, yes.
Easily.
Both of those down on this end, but our right side. If you're moving left to right,
they'll figure that out.
Yep.
That's all fixable,
Yes,
and those guys are doing a tremendous job in the routes and doing stalk blocking downfield.
Yes.
I mean, we got a tremendous receiving core.
Absolutely.
All right, next to last is the A.J. Car and Dry Clean Wash lineman of the game. And tonight from the ball coach himself, if your vehicle is like these linemen who play hard and get dirty, then you need to visit with A.J. Car and Dry Clean on Joseph Drive.
You know, the defense swarmed to some of the running plays where we made tackles and so forth, and out from the bottom of the pile would be 57 Kingston Mays, and he made probably 4 solo tackles out there tonight, or first hits. And we think that the guy played a heck of a game all night long.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, most definitely. All right, and then finally, the Titan that'll make the delivery tonight. And for your deliveries, whether it's a package, postal needs, or office supplies, go to 101 Business Solutions located at the Harrodsburg Herald and let 101 handle all of your business needs.
Well, did you say package?
Yes.
I believe you did, and this one is a package deal tonight. Dan mentioned that as far as consistency, our special teams, Gavin Wilson, Jace Kokenauer, extra points, the field goal, the punts, just the catch on the punt to get it off.
Yeah.
Just was an athletic play. So just a great game all the way around for both of those guys. And knowing from personal experiences, kickers don't get a lot of respect.
No.
They do when they hit it, right? But then those are the things. Wilson putting it in the end zone 2 out of the 3 times, and those types of things. And then the play that Jace made of getting that ball off and then drawing the penalty. I mean, those are just huge factors.
2 great multi-sport athletes right there.
Well, and we've talked about it, I think, since the opening game of the season about the weapons that these 2 guys bring to Mercer and how it works with the total team effort. Kickoffs, kicking it in the end zone, not allowing Demarie Brown to bring it out, or Boffman. That's been something that we've had this year that's been a huge plus for Mercer County, and it showed up really big here tonight.
I grant to say that I don't think we'll probably see a pooch kick all year long.
No.
No pun intended.
Not very often.
No.
All right. It has been probably one of the best ball games we've seen. I'll say going all the way back to the victory over Cal back here about, 3 years ago, whatever it's been now.
I think it was 3.
That one was in overtime. This one was teetering on the prospect of going there, but unfortunately Mercer spoiled the party for the Admirals as Titans get the victory here 17-14. Final thoughts, gentlemen?
Just it's a huge win. It's a huge win just from the aspect of where we are in the season, and Danville coming in here and a dang good opponent.
Yeah.
And so that's a big win. It's been a long time since we played Danville, and so it's a good springboard into the rest of the season. You got a tough one next week, going down to Southwestern, and that's not an easy place to play. But games like this, the adversity that they faced, they overcame, and still they found a way to win tonight, and that pays huge dividends as you move forward into the season.
It sure does. And, it's just a tremendous atmosphere that was here tonight from pregame all the way to right now. We still have people that are enjoying themselves at tailgating, waiting on some of the heavy traffic to get out of here. But it's been a great night for high school football at Alvis Johnson Stadium.
We'll have to go over and see if anybody's still got a grill going.
Amen. I didn't see much smoke tonight. I think they all brought cold cuts, maybe. Ordered pizza. I don't know.
Let Mr. Boffman know we're on our way.
Somebody did order 27 boxes of Lee's famous recipe fried chicken, and they put it on the PA at pregame. Your 27 boxes of chicken are here. You gotta love it.
All right. I tell you what, one other thing I want to throw a shout out to is Mercer defense. I mean, they bent quite a few times tonight, but they really stood up when they had to.
They did.
And, you got a Danville team. Now, throw out the Boyle County game, right? You got a Danville team that is averaging 30 points a game. And the Titans hold them to 14 here tonight.
Got an update from my daughter. Her husband coaches for LCA with 3 minutes left in the fourth. Cal is up 49-14 on LCA.
Wow.
That's a shocker right there.
It is.
All right, we'll join Dan in the morning with breakfast at the coaches at the old bus station, 9 a.m., and he'll have a fun atmosphere down there in the morning to have some coaches and some players in to talk about the big victory here tonight. Big thanks to our sponsors. Big thanks to the gentlemen back at the studio for helping us and keeping us on the air here tonight. And a big thanks to the crowd that came out. What a big crowd here tonight.
Awesome.
Terrific football game that everybody got to witness on a beautiful Friday night in Central Kentucky. We're back on the road next week.
I got to seal this up. His initials, not just his initials, but a position he didn't play is DE. How's that?
Maybe call him in the morning. He might figure it out by then. All right.
You got me on this one.
Yeah.
All right. He's not getting it. We're going on.
I thought that would definitely give it away.
Nope.
All right. We'll be on the air at 7:06 next Friday night as we travel down to Somerset, where the Titans take on the Somerset Pulaski South.
That's all, folks.
There we go.
The Warriors of Southwestern.
There we go. I was trying to get that out. Thank you. Mercer County gets a victory, improves to 2-2 on the season. 17-14 victory over Danville here tonight. Big thanks to Todd and Dan. This is Gary True. Good night and God bless.
WHBN is the station for Mercer County Titan football. AM 1420, 99.5 FM. Today's Titan football action is brought to you by Thompson's Service Center, Studio G, 101 Business Solutions, Harrodsburg Wholesale Tire, Whitaker Bank of Mercer County, Dunn's Barbecue Catering and Restaurant, Intercounty Energy, Big Deals Online Store, McDonald's Restaurant, Farmers National Bank, Bob Allen Motor Mall, Papa John's Pizza, First Financial Bank, Hitachi Estemo Americas, Bluegrass South Stockyards, and Chrysler of Lawrenceburg. Today's game is heard around the world on HometownLive.net, powered by KentuckyWiMAX.com. Mercer County Titan football's on AM 1420 and FM 99.5 WHBN, The Rooster.